Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's
nonsense.
gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Oh, do we have some things to discuss today?
I would say we do. It's been a
I
busy
would say
week.
we do indeed.
Uh-oh, am I in trouble or something?
know.
Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Or hello, Jeff.
I'm
How
a
are
little
you?
nervous now.
I know. I feel like I'm being put on check already. You were so nice before the show.
I know.
We were setting up.
I know.
30 seconds ago.
Yeah. What's going on?
Nada.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna wait for it.
Oh,
You're gonna
I
wait.
see that
Well, then
face.
you get the first question, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
I just want to ask you.
Oh God, how much does a whale's semen weigh?
Oh.
I don't know.
That's
Well,
a really
let's
good.
talk about that. There's a
that's a fucking
variety of
awesome-
different whales.
Yeah, sperm whale.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I was just gonna ask if you've ever had a McRib.
Ooh.
McRib, no.
I haven't either.
I've thought about it.
What about you guys? Have you ever had a McRib?
No.
Courtney, that surprises me out of you.
Really?
Actually, I never have.
No.
Wow, it's back.
Oh.
It's been gone for 5 years or something. It's back, and everyone's all fired up on the McRib.
Is it real
Is
meat?
now the time?
I doubt it's real meat.
Oh.
I had McDonald's for dinner too last night.
Is it a pork thing or is it a?
I think it's pork.
pork.
Yeah, I don't know. They look so fucking nasty in the photo, even.
Because it's actually not a rib. It's actually rib shaped like meat.
Right.
Meat shaped
Meat
like a
shaped
rib.
like
So
rib,
like you
yeah.
can bite into it and it's
It's all meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
huta.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that the project for the week? Everybody go get you one.
Ooh.
We'll talk about it next week.
I don't think I can, man.
Yeah,
I'm too
I'm not
picky with
sure.
my food.
Even if it's just one bite.
I don't know, dude.
Dude, you got McWorms. It's the fucking McWorms.
We weren't going to bring up worms this time.
No, this is a worm-free
Oh,
episode.
God damn it. Well, welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. I am your host, Jeb. On the number twos, we have Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
This is my beautiful wife, Courtney, sitting here on the couch.
Hello.
And out in Raleigh, we have Mr. Jeff. And for
Yep.
the first time, we have individual cameras in here.
Well, look at that. Well, you can't look at that,
Yeah,
but I'm
maybe
excited.
soon. We have, for people that don't know, we have been videoing all of these podcasts. So we are thinking we're going to start.
It is freakish.
You know,
It's a
you-
little weird this time. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
I
as
don't know.
much.
It's weird.
I do because I got a windscreen and you can't see anything.
I know.
I know. I'm hiding behind mine a little bit too. I noticed.
I just, of course, this is not a put me down. This is just an actual.
Continue.
Thank you. It's not fun looking at yourself
Ooh.
and being so overweight.
Ooh,
That's a
wait.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I think that most people don't like hearing their voice, and they don't like seeing themselves on, camera.
So
Yeah.
why are we doing this to ourselves?
Well, I like the sound of my voice.
Oh, God.
Clearly.
I have realized from doing these, because I've always had a camera with just me, it's usually just been one big one covering the room.
Right.
But how fucking crooked my smile is. I get this little
What?
area
Really?
kind of,
No.
yeah.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah.
You know what I
didn't-
noticed? I
There's
laugh like a.
something that goes off onto the side.
Huh.
So sad.
That sucks.
I never noticed that.
One thing doing this, I've noticed I hate my laugh. I didn't know that I laugh like I smoked for 80 years.
Oh shit! You just found this out?
I didn't know that I did that. I don't even
Oh
smoke.
wow!
Anymore.
Well, I did, but I mean, dude, I haven't smoked cigarettes in like, I don't know, fucking 17
I don't
years
think
or
it sounds
something.
like a smoker's laugh. You just have a hearty laugh.
Hmm.
I
I agree.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. I don't think I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, it's fucking annoying, but it's from the heart. I love it.
Whenever I laugh when I'm not on the show, I hear it and I stop immediately. I feel self-conscious about it. I'm like, stupid laugh. But okay, so for people that haven't listened to this show, what we're going to do each week is we're going to feature bands and artists you may have never heard of. Maybe some you have. But who's ready for some new fucking music?
I am.
I'm in.
All right. So this week we are doing an Australian week.
Yeah, dude. We've had so
Oi.
many submissions from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are blowing up right now. So we decided we'll just do all bands from there. And then we actually have so many that we can't even fit them into one show.
That's
so
right.
we are still going to do 4 songs again today. But yeah, so we'll tell them who we got.
So the first band is the Phosphorus Bombs, and with their song "Against You," we have Molly and the Krells with "Expectations," and we will actually interview Molly and the Krells. And then we have song number 3 is "No Quarter," "Abandoned Ship, This Fucker's Sinking." We also have an interview with them, and the bonus song is "Automatic Heroes, Turn Out the Lights."
Fuck yeah, it's killer, man. And we could probably, I think I have 3, maybe 4 other submissions from Australia.
That's great.
So
Plus recommendations.
and yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it just keeps
That's
growing.
great.
That their scene is blowing up, and the lucky motherfuckers. As of this week, they're allowed to have live music again.
Are they really?
Yep.
Oh.
We pre-recorded a couple of these interviews last week, but in the meantime, I saw Mika. He posted. Yep, they're starting to book gigs and stuff, which is fucking awesome. You guys will hear our interview and
Yeah,
see
that's good news.
how they're
Yeah.
doing it, which is really
But
cool.
they also locked their country down. Like they
only if you're a citizen,
right.
you're allowed in, and then if you are coming in, then you have to stay in a hotel and try not to fuck the security guards
Yeah.
for
that's
2
right.
weeks in quarantine.
Tom
before-
Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Right.
Totally. Yep. So, and then also, Will, you were talking shit about koalas and how much you hate them, and Mika
Okay.
sent me something about them,
Oh
Yeah.
yay.
and I saved it. And when I say saved it, I just didn't do anything with it, and it erased. I don't know why it erased in the Facebook Messenger. So, Mika, please send that to me again, and then we can roast our friend Will a little bit more. But I learned a new term today. Not roast. That way we can air out Will a little bit more.
Oh my God.
Air out.
Get
What
your
are you-
ass aired out right
What is
there.
it? That sounds like Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna air him out. Let's have a little cup of tea and some finger sandwiches.
Martha Stewart's gangster as fuck, so you're right.
Yeah, I guess you're probably
She
right.
probably has been saying that for a year.
Yeah, but I bet she doesn't like koalas.
No.
You think
I
she
think
doesn't?
you're the
Are
only
you making
person who doesn't like koalas. Just saying.
Hey, all right. If you guys, we're doing this, fine.
What did he call them? Fucking drop bears?
No. So drop bears is a myth, and
Right,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
tried to. Well, I sent you guys drop bears because I knew we were having this Australian episode, and I heard about it, and then you guys didn't pay attention or listen or look at it.
Nuh-uh.
But
Yeah.
it's a myth. It's
Oh.
a myth.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I thought it was true, but
Well,
Well, you should have paid attention.
take notes, motherfucker. I don't know. All right, Jeff, go ahead. Where's our fucking lashing? I know you're just sitting
No.
over there.
Keep going.
No, that's right. We're ready for
I'm
your
just
standouts.
excited to talk with everyone.
We're ready for your standouts, buddy. You know you're first.
Oh, standouts of the week.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh. Kristen Key is the woman on Cameo that I recommend. I butchered the name last week. Other standouts? I don't really have a whole lot for the standout section. Actually, it's getting kind of boring.
yeah.
Jeez.
Are you locked-
Struggling to stay interested in shit. So,
Do you know
Yeah.
do you know that Guitar Center is out of business?
No. What?
Bankrupt. Going bankrupt.
Yep.
Out of business. Well, yeah. And I don't know what that's based on because back when I was a young kid, all I ever wanted to do was just go into the old section of the guitar and pull down the $30,000 guitar, which I can't
course.
believe they would let you do that.
Right.
And play. And it was so much fun going to Los Angeles. And it is now, I think kids. I'm not speaking for all kids, but it's just now I think they want instant gratification as to where I was just such a loser and didn't have anything to do that I would play 3 or 4 songs and hours over and over.
Sure.
Because I thought I'd get the ladies, which didn't work out. But
Oh, you're a ladies' man. Let's stop it. You're a handsome man.
okay.
Well, also, I just think it was back in the day. That's what you did. You went and
that's
it's
true.
just a
Well,
different time.
I think so. I buy a lot of shit online, so I'm definitely super guilty of putting some of these places out of business. But buying a guitar online is a risky fucking move,
It
dude.
really is.
You need to play that fucker for a while.
Yeah.
Sit
I
down
agree.
with it. So I'm hoping maybe it'll bring back some mom and pop shops because I need a new acoustic guitar and I'm gonna
Yeah.
get something nice like a Jackson probably is what I'm gonna get, or I mean a Taylor.
but you're not like ordering
Taylor.
off of Amazon. You're ordering.
I'm not gonna
from-
order a fucking Taylor off of Amazon
No,
though,
no.
dude. You gotta play that thing and
Yeah.
feel it and smell it and all that stuff.
It's just another crazy world, huh? I mean, we're all evolving,
Yeah.
It's just.
Was it because of COVID that it did, or was it on its way out anyhow?
I think it was all its way out
Sweetwater.
because even Gibson,
Oh yes, Sweetwater.
Gibson, I think even which is a style of guitar. I think they even went bankruptcy and then they came out of it. So
I didn't know that.
everything's changing.
Right.
Guitars are not the thing anymore. The Beatles aren't together. Nobody wants to be rock stars right now. I
No,
guess.
that's not true. I think just online sales has killed that.
All right.
I mean, I think
But I have to say one thing about Sweetwater, and whatever. Your customer service is too much. Too much.
It's nice, and then it's not
great.
nice.
It's great, but it's too much. Like,
Take it
settle
easy.
down. Stop
Take it
emailing
easy.
me. Like, stop.
Yeah, stop with the fucking phone calls. We get it.
Right.
And whatever. So yeah, that's a bummer. What about that shirt that I got you this week? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I love it. It's a great shirt.
Yeah, I gave it to you, and no one knew what it meant. So
No.
that was not fun for the joke.
No.
It was like, it's so quick how you forget what current events.
So Jeff, I got Will a Four Seasons landscaping T-shirt. The landscape company that hosted Rudy Giuliani during the elections. He was holding like a last-minute press conference, and they thought they were booking the Four Seasons hotel. They accidentally booked the landscape company, and then they were like, "Fuck it," and they just slapped some Trump stuff up on the garage, and held a press conference there. And the landscape company put out this super funny statement. I thought we talked about it on here.
Yeah.
And they're like, We're not just Republican press conference. You Democrats, you can hold your press conference here too. Anyone can.
Yeah, right.
It's open for everything. And then at the very bottom, it's like, by the way, T-shirts on sale Monday. I just thought that was awesome. So I got Will one.
I appreciate that. It's great.
It's subliminal political.
Well, also,
Speaking
like,
of Rudy, he
Oh.
just got the COVID.
what?
Did he?
I didn't. hear
Yeah,
that.
I just read it like 10 minutes ago.
Wow.
Or
Oh,
10 minutes before we started.
We're all gonna get it, dude.
wow.
I don't know. Vaccines are coming out. I watched a really cool 2020 this week on the vaccine.
I want to check that out. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Dude, kind of changed my mind a little bit. I'm a guy that gets flu shots too, though. My doctor always convinces
Yeah,
me.
me too. Me too.
So I'm very torn on it. I was talking to an old friend this week, and he's like, anytime the government tells me to do something, I automatically go, no. And I'm the same way. It's like the punk rock in me or whatever. Like, I'm just, nope. But at the same time, we're essential workers kind of around people. We got to keep doing it, and maybe we do get the vaccine. I don't know. I'm happy to see other people get it first.
Now this is not true. This is paraphrasing, and I was just told during the rumor, and this is probably not true. So bear with me. I was told that Biden, you're not going to get the stimulus check if you don't get the vaccine.
Oh, I haven't heard
Oh,
that.
I
That
don't
sounds like
think
some
that sounds
bullshit.
like
Yeah, it
fake
sounds
news.
pretty bullshit to me.
Yeah.
That's too Big Brother.
That seems crazy.
Right?
That'd be a bold move. Like, I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
know,
know.
man. I don't know. Fuck, I'm not.
It just sounds like fake news. Anytime that they do, and anytime you
Too extreme on
yeah,
any
like
side.
it
You're
just
like,
sounds
eh.
like too extreme.
Yeah, but let me tell you this. 4 years ago, and I told you Donald Trump's going to be president, you would have said, fuck you, that's fake news.
It's true.
I did not think he was going to win originally. I definitely thought he was going to win this time.
Oh, I thought so too.
I thought he had it hands down. But, well, whatever. That's not why we're here.
Nope, sorry
we're
about
here to
that.
talk about some other shit, but just, vaccine and lockdown. I mean, the lockdown just happened for us today here, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know.
Santa Barbara County,
11:59.
yeah, like right, an hour ago, all of our restaurants are back to takeout only. Our only bar might be closing forever.
Yeah.
And it's been going since
they've
like,
been
the
Stagecoach,
days. So
Which bar is that?
the one.
Oh, no, that's been 1963.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Maddie's
thought-
Tavern is from the Stagecoach.
oh, it was that one. Okay.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is 1963.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Well, fuck
well,
them then,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. But by the way, so you can no longer sit at a restaurant right now.
Nope.
No.
I
Done.
thought it was 12
Well,
midnight.
I thought it was 12 midnight too.
I thought it
But
was noon
starting,
today.
But starting tomorrow.
Midnight.
It doesn't
no.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Well,
I
Yeah.
mean, it's done.
Well, let me tell you this. I just drove through here
Yeah.
at 12:30 to get to the podcast, and Solvang's lit up with everyone sitting down.
See, this is some bullshit. See, this is I don't know, man. So Friday we had a long day of work. We go over to the bar just to get a couple drinks and an appetizer, and some lady comes up to us. You have to get an appetizer, right? So some lady comes up, and I thought she knew our friend that was sitting with us, and she's talking to her, and I realized, oh, we don't know this lady, so I put my mask on. And she starts going off. Rah, rah, rah. Oh, are you from the Bay too? We're all from the Bay over here, blah, blah, blah. And they bust in. Someone took a full fucking bus of people from out of town and brought them to
Yeah.
our little tiny bar. And
Wow.
she's sitting there with no mask on, yelling drunk at us. And they're all like, I mean, it was chaos.
Oh, fuck.
Half of them were wearing masks and stuff. I'm like, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Not us locals sitting in here. We're in our little bubble, but I don't know. It's
But
so frustrating.
even in the bubble, it's the numbers are increasing.
I know, man. It's,
I finally found someone that was close to me that got COVID.
yeah, that's the first person.
First
for me.
person.
Yeah,
Not me, but yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's tough, man. I don't know what you do. I'm glad I'm not in charge and have to make those kinds of decisions.
I just want to listen to music.
Yeah.
I
be
feel
happy.
bad for these local businesses.
That's-
Right
Oh,
at
I do feel
Christmas
bad.
time, it's gonna hurt. I mean, well, and not just the businesses, their employees. You know, what are they
Right.
gonna do?
Absolutely, well said.
That is the biggest thing is like, and I've been saying it from pretty much as soon as we started the podcast, you really need to step it up and really go out and support the small businesses because this second shutdown, this second wave may be the nail in the coffin for many, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be, you know, and we can all do what we can and do your best to go out and support and just take your money away from the big box stores. They don't need it.
Yep. Well, you know, Josh, we talked to him. Golden Eagle Body Piercing of Last Point last week. He had to shut down. He's
Wow.
done. Like,
Oh, shit.
Yep, he's done. I mean, that's it's close to us. You know, these
Right,
are our
right.
friends and
Right.
neighbors. And so anyway, I played some disc golf this week.
How'd you do?
I was kicking ass this week. Not as good as Kevin Johnson, so I'm gonna have to give him a shout out. He got his first ace,
Which means,
hole in one.
wow.
He did that yesterday. As we were playing at the same time, he was in San Diego though. I'm up here. And he got his first ace with 8 birdies for a -6, under 6.
Wait
That's a
minute.
huge score. And fuck you, Kevin. I'm not playing with you anymore.
So wait a minute. He's in San Diego and you're up here, so you are on FaceTime playing?
No. He texted me saying, "Hey, I'm playing disc golf. I just got my first ace." Sent me a photo because we're nerds. We share our disc golf experiences with each other.
Wow.
But dude,
Nerd.
6 under is fucking. That's great, man. With the first ace.
You guys should just do each other the favor and cut each other out as friends.
We're working on it. Their texts aren't always nice. I'll tell you.
Well, I got a nice text from him.
Oh, you did?
He walks his cat, and he sent me the video of him walking a cat. It was really rad. It has a leash and everything.
That's not
Kevin, you piece of shit. How come you aren't sending me that video?
I guess I'll have
No,
to
I
post
want
it.
that.
Something else that happened this week. Spotify had their reviews that came out.
Uh-huh.
The year in review. Did you guys all do those?
Heck yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, Courtney, why don't you tell him?
So you go and click through, or you let it play. But I have an attention span of a gnat. I don't know. So you just click through, and it'll tell you like your favorite song, like the song that you were a pioneer on that like you listened to before like 50,000. And most of my things were Red City Radio.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah. Love a Liar was the song that got me through things. And then the 10,000 10,000 something was the pioneer for me.
Dang.
Wow.
I took a hit right there. You heard that?
Yeah.
That was not great.
I don't know.
I'm taking one out of the Kiss vault for that.
Yeah.
Mine was some bullshit. Not that I dislike any of these bands, but it was like Off of Your Heads, Flatliners, Bouncing Souls, No Effects. But that is Spotify. That is forcing that same. It's Fred's Got Slacks, man. I love the song. I could never hear that song again and be totally fine with it.
It
it's
does
like
keep it popping
it's
up.
like FM radio in the 90s. You're like, God damn, these are the same songs. And I keep skipping them and they're counting them. And I don't know how to make that stop. So all of mine are just what they have forced on me. So fuck you, Spotify. Stop forcing the songs. Let me pick.
Wow.
Yep. That's what
Wow.
I have to say about that. I don't like it.
Jeff, did you get your review?
What am I supposed to do here?
Oh,
Did they
you-
send me an email?
No, you got to go on Spotify. Are you on Spotify?
Okay. I am on Spotify.
It'll have a year in review for you. And so it'll tell you like the songs that you listen to the most, the
It's
songs that you
popping
play.
up, I think, right in the beginning when
Yeah.
you log on.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how many
I
times
think I've been ignoring it.
I listened to a shitload of music. I can't remember what my count was, but it was
Yeah.
like a crazy amount of hours of music I've listened to.
Yeah.
So I guess all that being said, we should listen to some music
Yeah.
real quick and then keep going. Let's
Absolutely.
do Phosphorus Bombs. This song is called Against You.
This is why
That's some thrashy shit right there.
Yeah, that is the Phosphorus Bombs. They are a hardcore skate punk band from Sydney, Australia, and they were formed in 2014. So they just want to promote their albums. They say go check them out, and then that's
Well,
that's
so
about
I would say if anyone was listening to the John C. interview or episode that we had, we didn't play Stop Breathing, but that's one of the bands that he played for, and that sounds a lot like that too. Some nardcore type shit right there.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's rad.
Yep, fuck yeah. That's a nice way to get going. So I didn't get through quite all of my notes right there at the beginning, so I just wanted to say, do you think, Will?
Uh-huh.
Do you think the Mad Caddies are going to reschedule that thing? Because they weren't able to do it last week after all.
I think they're all going to always reschedule. They're trying to make a video. It's just so hard to be creative in this time. And
Oh, man.
This probably does not help, huh?
No,
No.
they've been canceled twice because of the COVID. But I think they're going to persevere and keep going forward.
Yeah.
Keep trying to video it?
I think so.
Damn. I don't know how the fuck they're going to do that. Not right now, anyways, but they
Not
probably have
right
to wait
now.
another 3 weeks.
Probably another 3 months. So who
We'll
knows?
see how long this lockdown
Fucking crazy.
lasts in California.
I wonder if you can even do private productions inside like a airplane
said-
hangar or something.
They
like,
said that the entertainment industry can still do things, but you have to maintain a bubble, and there's certain things.
right. Well, fuck.
Well,
good luck. I hope they finally can do it. So I've got a little one right here, just a little story. Punk of the Week. I would like to introduce you guys to Ian Trainer. He's 83. He was 83 years old
really?
from Liverpool.
yeah.
Aw.
In this last February, he was sentenced to prison for 24 weeks for playing his music too loud.
What?
4 months after he gets out, he says, fuck it, I'm going for it again. Plays his music too loud, so they put him in jail again,
No way.
and he dies in jail, sadly.
Aw.
Wow.
What kind of music was he wanting to
I
jam
know,
out?
and how
Classical
long?
music.
What?
Classical music, and they said that he was not allowed, after he got out of jail, they said, you are banned from playing music from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. above a talking level. Old Ian, there's punk rock, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Old Ian.
Maybe he's listening to classical music, but this is some punk ass shit. He said, nah, fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
listening to my music as loud as I goddamn want to.
Right.
To where people are calling the cops on his. Like, I can't even imagine sending an 83-year-old man to jail for playing classical music.
That sounds so not.
He said
okay.
where he lived, it was full of noise pollution.
Oh,
Like
still.
cars and things. So he's like, fuck, I don't want to listen to that. I want to listen to my music.
right.
So this one's for you, Ian. I don't know, buddy. I'm sorry that happened, but
Oh,
you're a
man.
hero in my book.
You're a hero, brother.
Here's the Ian.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
So punk of the week right there.
Punk of the week. I think
I
that's
Punk
like
of the
that.
month.
yeah.
I like that.
That's
We should do Punk of the Week.
Punk of the week was definitely Johnny Rotten getting bit on his dick last week.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
what punk
dang.
rock shit by a flea.
Did you know that Johnny Depp's is producing a documentary on
I don't.
the Golden Croc?
The Golden Croc. What is that?
I'm such a Shane McEwen,
I don't know what you're talking about.
the Pogues.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I, or neither did I.
Yeah. Well, my phone's binging through the fucking computer. That's sweet.
Well, it's the price you pay to have video.
Yeah. Well, I don't need my face shown anyways.
Yeah, right.
So, anyone else got some retractions, revisions from last week?
Oh, I do. Go ahead, Jeff.
Go ahead. You go. You go. You go. You go.
Okay.
You go.
All right.
Jeff is waiting to speak this.
Um,
He's got me nervous.
I know. I'm pretty nervous too. Okay, so we were talking with Garrett about having like your solo name on shirts, but I don't mind wearing shirts with somebody's name on it. Like I wear Frank Turner shirts, like
I see you brought the Will Ridge koozie.
I brought the Will Ridge koozie.
I
like,
appreciate that.
I don't mind supporting solo artists and having their name. I bet it feels weird as the solo artist, I guess, but
Well,
like
I had my name as my company name. It was a part of it.
right.
And I fucking hated it. I hated it. Like, I go to lunch, and also Jeb is a little weird, and they'd be like, oh, what's the name for the order? And I go, Jeb, and I go, Jeff, and I go, Jeb, Jim, and I just point at my shirt. My name's on my
All
shirt.
right, Jeb.
Phone number's on the back like a lost child. Here's my name and phone number. Call my mommy, get me home.
Oh, that's good.
I
But-
hated it.
On your van too.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
a lot of artists use their name and they don't see any issue with it. So I mean, a musician is the same as an artist. So I think go for
Maybe
it.
that's what he was saying too. Like he's rock musicians are held to a different standard. No, because
Right.
you got Bruce Springsteen
Oh,
and
that's
shit
true.
like
Yeah,
that. I mean, Yeah, I don't know.
I just wanted to say, go for it. Put your name on shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What's
I'll
those,
also buy it and wear it.
those little things that you can? It's tape, but it's letters. You know, it's a circular thing and it looks like a gun, and you spell your name.
What
Keek,
was
keek,
that
keek, and then it
called?
turns into a sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some old school shit.
You
right
can put
there.
it on your lunchbox. Put it
well,
on your.
It's an old school label maker,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I can't
Exactly,
think of what it's
exactly.
called. I had a name though.
It did.
Yeah. Well, that's for retraction for next week, Mr. Will.
Retraction for next week. You got it.
All right, Jeff, give it to us, man. I can't wait any longer.
Are you done with your retractions?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have like 7.
Will?
I'm good. You're up.
Okay. So I did look on Spotify real quick, and not shocking, my top 3. That was what I expected. But Handsome Keith, what's up? Leche, number 6.
Oh!
Number
Really?
6 on my 2020.
Nice, dude.
Let's see. Yeah, I know we want to move on about the worms.
Oh,
There was
God.
something brought up last week that was, it wasn't recorded. And we're also about being truthful with the audience. Without giving any names, I just wanted to be clear that this podcast of 4, there's only one of us that is worm free. Now, I'm not going to give names. Don't ask me to, but yeah, it's
Okay.
not as clean as we thought because tapeworms count.
Tapeworms count.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think the other
Ring.
25% is spoken.
It was ringworms.
Ringworm.
Ringworm.
Ring-
Which
Ringworms.
I think
Those
is
count as
actually-
well.
I actually don't think those are worms. I think it's a fungus.
Yeah. Snap.
Is it?
I think so.
No.
Oh, no, I know so.
Oh.
Do you?
No, I don't, but I know it's not a worm. Okay, so
Well, it's not in your butt.
let me put it this way.
Ooh,
We're not
if you
gonna.
got ringworm in your butthole.
Okay,
oof.
we're not talking about buttholes and worms
Okay,
again.
stop
Okay.
it.
Anyways, my point is now make it back to 2. 2 people on the
Well,
podcast.
you gotta retract it and make sure that
You're
it's
gonna have
not
to do
a worm.
some research, pal.
I'm
Take notes.
like 99% not sure if it's.
I think
a
it's an
worm.
actual worm.
Well, as it stands, then 75% of this podcast.
It's in
says
the
that.
name.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't
Moving
know.
along.
So check.
25% worm free episode.
Well, so we also talked about monoliths last week, and now they're popping up all over the place. We just had one in
Yeah.
San Luis
Nice.
Obispo right by us.
Really?
It popped up and it was there just for a few days and then disappeared.
And now it's back.
Is it back again?
Back on Pine Mountain.
Really? That's
Yes.
so funny, man. And I saw somewhere else this morning. I didn't write it down because I don't take notes, motherfucker. So like,
Whoever's doing this shit, please reach out to us. Let us know. We want to have conversations with you. I like this.
Actually, that would be a good idea.
Uh-huh.
yeah, oh, that would be fucking rad. Yeah, I like to hear about it.
805-697-7070.
Yep. And let's see. Last week we talked to Garrett Dale, and I said I saw his show here in town. We couldn't think of the band. I couldn't think of the band name, and it drove me crazy. Things like this drive me crazy. It was The Last Gang.
Oh.
Was it? I was like, it was escaping me. So that was a fucking fantastic show.
And
Such a
so you
small
like them a lot?
venue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I had never really listened to them
okay.
before. When I listened to them online, I didn't like as much. Seeing them live, big energy. You
Well,
know?
I think that goes with a lot of bands. Like
Totally.
You know, and then you like them because, and that's what's wrong with right now is that the live shows.
Live
are
music
so
changes
huge.
everything,
It
dude.
does,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. So then,
Usually better.
then also we had talked to Garrett about the difference between fetishes and porn
Oh,
and where
yeah,
that
yeah,
line
yeah.
was, right?
Right,
So
right.
I did this much research on it just because I don't want too many weird things on my computer. But first thing that popped up was what's the difference between a kink and a fetish?
Ooh.
You have any ideas on that?
No.
Kinky, like I don't know. I would have to say fetish is like definitely something that is you have a liking for something bizarre,
Outside of the normal parameters, quote unquote normal parameters.
and
of
maybe
sex.
that would be kinky. So maybe they're both related. It's just all in one little circle.
Close.
All right.
What do you think, Jeff? What do you think the distinction is there?
Yeah, I liked where Will was going. I will add that one is preferred where the other one might be required.
Exactly.
Wow.
You nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A kink
Wow.
is you can't get off without.
Because I don't bone up for everything. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Most things. Most things.
I don't bone up.
I know a quote of the week for next week.
Oh, time.
I just don't think Courtney got that at all. She's just like
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. She's not innocent. She's been
All
married
right.
to me for a long time.
Oh,
She's seen
poor-
a lot of bones.
Okay.
So
Anyways, go on.
yeah, a fetish is something that's quote unquote outside the normal realms of traditional sex,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So like a foot or shoulder hair
Right,
or whatever
right.
your thing is. But a kink is when you can't jizz or get off without that thing being there.
Oh, so you could be a furry, but I still need to look at a dildo to get off.
Right. Exactly. Whatever. Like,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. That was.
Okay, but that wasn't really the question.
No, so yeah, right. But so the question is where's the line between fetish and porn? And it's pretty much what I said. Whenever it's documented, it's porn, and that can be written word, right?
Oh, right.
So it can like the first types of porn were written word, like dirty letters
Right.
and stuff. So that was a porn thing, something you could get off to.
And then
That's been documented in some way. The audio, like, because you can just do sex, lines or whatever. Which brings me
or
to
sounds.
Jeff. Have you ever called a sex line, like a party line back in the day?
No.
No.
Let me think. I don't think so.
You seem like the kind of guy to do it just even for a laugh.
Right. That's why I'm hesitant. Huh. I would like to. I'm going to say 98% no, but please allow me to change that. 'Cause
What about like a psychic?
I would think you would have done that more than porn.
No,
I've
party
called
line.
into a bunch of radio shows back.
Oh, party line.
Oh, the radio shows.
Oh,
with,
you
like,
call
the-
back into radio shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, like
See
morning
how long
shows.
you could stay on.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I listen to a
there's
lot of morning radio, but yeah.
Mother Love, I called in one time.
What about you? Did you ever call like a?
Believe it or not, I never did.
I believe that.
I didn't have access to cards to get, because it costs money.
Oh yeah, right.
So there was
yeah.
no way I had
You gotta
any
have a credit
access. I
card.
mean, probably if I had access, I probably would have been like, so tell me what you're smelling right now. I don't know why I said
Tell me
that.
what. Oh
That's right.
God.
Damn it.
Speaking of a fetish, there it is. There's, yeah.
So I just want to clarify. It has nothing to do with being paid or not. It's just the documentation of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I could write a dirty letter to you, and that's porn,
Okay.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Which, maybe you get something in your stocking.
Oh.
if
Could
you're
also
being a
just
little
be a
girl.
drawing,
Or if you're being
Or
a naughty
drawing,
girl.
Or yeah. Okay.
So.
or even just spoken.
Yeah.
Yep. And then also last
Ooh,
week.
you could even do it with body gestures.
Charades.
Yeah.
Suggestive body
Yeah.
gestures.
Is this
Oh
porn?
shit, with puppets.
Is that porn?
With
Only if I'm jerking
puppets.
off to it.
Yeah, right, I guess. Right.
This is okay. Well, so
Good research, Jebediah.
well,
Nice.
I don't know, man. I just doing what I can here. Did you watch the Bigfoot movie?
I have not. I have to not what I have not
Okay.
watched it, but I will. We got a new TV this week, so everything came off, and now it's back on. We got a brand new on Friday, so things are still hooked up, and I
Right.
have.
Did you get that Black Friday sale?
Yeah,
Nice.
One of the and it's really nice. God, the picture is amazing compared
Really?
because I got my shit 5 years ago, so
Yeah.
now
Mine is way older.
it is outstanding. You can look at a zit on a frog's butt.
Oh.
Dude, I bought mine for $2,000 cash in 20s. But it was when The Dark Knight came out. That's what did it. I was watching The Dark Knight, and I couldn't fucking see what was happening. It was too crazy.
Yeah.
And I had just went and I built this weed room. And it was like back when it was just it was borderline legal, illegal, like they had cards and stuff. But like I just did electrical for it. So they paid me in cash. So in 20s they paid me, motherfucker. So I went to fucking Sears with a stack of 20s, and they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yep, it's weed money. Smells like weed."
Looks like weed.
I was like, "Do you want it or not?" And they're like, "Yeah, fuck it. Give him the TV." But I like my TV still.
Yeah. Riley's.
Riley is always like, "We need a new TV."
The reason why we got a new TV was because it was turning black.
Right.
Oh.
Like you could only see half of the program, and the other half was black.
Oh, yeah, then fuck it, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's why we went. And by the way, I got mine for $500,
Nice, dude.
and it's 65-inch, thin.
Jesus.
It's gorgeous.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. I don't even need a TV, but it's still good when I want to watch Murder She Wrote. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
do you
what
watch
we
Murder
told
She Wrote?
Riley.
Oh yeah,
I do too.
I do not.
I do.
That's
We
me.
do.
I do. Courtney's
Yeah.
mom clowns me.
Yeah, we do.
I don't watch it often.
Oh
anymore.
yeah, Jessica Fletcher. She gets you off.
No.
I don't jerk off to it or anything, but I enjoy a good mystery.
Okay. I
More
forgot.
of a fetish than a kink. Murder She Wrote.
Right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Uh,
I forgot a revision or retraction. So I took Mama Cat back I still have the kittens.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the mama cat had to go back because she would not separate from them well. So Dee Dee went back, and she's available for adoption. And then I still have Johnny, Joey, and Tommy. Joey's adopted already, but the other two are not. So I have them for 2 more weeks, and then I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh,
I found out that my cat has diabetes.
really? Is
What?
it fat?
No.
It has all its feet?
Well, no.
So far.
Yeah, so far. But he keeps pissing on my bed.
Oh, is that what's happening?
And they're realizing maybe he has diabetes, so now we got to prick him all the time.
Aw.
But today
Interesting choice of words.
I got to penetrate the thing or whatever.
They
No,
can
with
match
the
up
little,
its
with the little
butthole?
diabetes.
Yeah, but it
thing.
goes to the ears. They don't have nerves in their ears.
Oh.
Whoa, you can give a shot to an ear?
Yeah, that's what we were told. Because
No
if you do
way.
it through the paws, they go and scratch
Right.
The litter, yeah,
the
yeah.
litter
Oh,
and get
yeah.
infected,
You-
hence fucking up.
It
while
seems
you're
like you
sleeping.
would give it in a butt cheek or something.
That's what I thought.
Right.
But I guess ears.
That's crazy you can get it through the ear.
They don't have nerve endings.
Yeah, but I mean, it's wild that you can get into the bloodstream from an ear. You know what I mean? It seems like it's just
This
cartilage.
is definitely going to be a retraction.
Jesus.
I don't know what I'm
That's
talking about.
wild.
Yeah, I'm definitely not talking right.
Oh, but you know what I did have to
Long
do
start though.
is that the kittens are starting to pee wherever they want. So I had to use the litter box method that I told you about, and I had to put it where they're trying to go. So I have 2 litter boxes in this tiniest little room just so that it's like, oh
We're
my
done
God.
with this shit after this,
Yeah,
man.
That'll
we're,
teach
we're
them.
taking a break.
Fucking break. So I got a couple more little. Well, I've got some updates and some retractions, so I'm just gonna fly through a couple.
All right,
right
fly
here.
through it. Here we go.
Will, you had brought up the guy selling the flowers at the gas station
Correct.
that got kicked out.
Arrested.
They're back.
Oh, they are.
So there's been a lady there doing it and a guy.
They got
and
permits.
it seems like they got their permits.
Oh, there you go.
Good.
Perfect.
A little bit of the uproar on the old local pages.
Mm-hmm.
So people are still up in arms about it, but they're out there selling. So
It's a little bullshit in the fact that, look, I mean, come on. I'm selling fucking flowers, happiness, prettiness. I'm selling positivity. You got to make me go get a goddamn
it also
permit.
doesn't seem like there's a flower shop there. Like maybe they're competing
I
with
guess-
Albertsons.
I mean,
Right.
I
Yeah,
just-
it's not hurting.
Come on,
anybody.
a fucking. I mean, I hope the permit wasn't, $1,000.
I don't know. But a lot of people are suggesting, well, if you're so worried about the permit, go help them get it. It was, it's
Oh,
an
right,
uproar,
yeah,
whatever.
right,
But
right.
anyway, they're back, so I thought that was kind of cool.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Also, on I'm talking about the neighborhood shit and all the weird petty things that have been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Someone added a rock to my fucking rock wall.
Really?
Did you add a rock to our rock wall?
What are you talking about?
I know you didn't do it because you don't do shit like this. So
She tears them down.
we have recently done a lot of work in our front yard.
True.
I have saved this from you, Courtney, for the podcast, because I noticed it 2 days ago. By our mailbox, like we have just like a line of rocks. It's not a actual rock wall. It just separates our sidewalk from our flower bed, if you
Sure,
will, with the
right,
mulch, right? So
right.
I walk by it and there's this new. It's because it's a different type of rock than that we have. It's long. It's like a foot or so, maybe almost 18 inches long or something like that. And it looks like someone tried to drill some holes in it too. Like it's smoother. But someone took our rocks that we had in the rock wall and they moved them to the side and then placed this in perfectly into our rock wall. It does fit nice. They're like, this will fit nice. When they just kind of kicked our rocks off to the side, they're like, we don't know what to do with this rock. So
That
they
is
stuck
so
it in
weird.
our yard.
Riley didn't do this?
Hey,
No, Riley doesn't help without being forced.
That's super
Wow.
weird.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't get out of the house enough to even notice it from the front.
I was like, what the fuck is this? When I was going to the mailbox, I was like, what? Someone moved our rocks and put their rock in its place? This is
That's-
fucking bizarre.
That's a little interesting.
I'm thinking about going on the Nextdoor app and raising hell.
no.
Well,
Just make a big stink out of it and see how many people I can get rallying behind me.
you should, actually.
I think it would be kind of funny.
become the neighbor that's complaining that somebody has infiltrated your personal rock space.
Right, like the lady with the roses. Someone cut a rose off for their sick brother, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, right.
so
Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
But
yeah.
it makes it look better, yeah?
Our thing?
Yeah.
No, it's the wrong rock. I'm gonna have
Oh.
to throw it away and put
Oh.
ours back. They moved ours just to the side. Ours are sitting right there.
I'll have
The
to look
They
at
just
audacity.
it.
moved them over and put the thing right there.
Okay.
Oh, my.
I asked,
Because you're most likely listening to this podcast, get your
No.
second rock ready.
yep, I'm coming for you with this hummingbird mailbox. I'm driving it around right
Uh-oh.
now.
Okay.
Anyway.
Right.
I also talked about playing real golf for the first time,
Oh,
and
that's
all
right.
I've ever done is talk about it. I've not looked for clubs. I haven't done anything. Right after we talked about this, The next day, Facebook, Instagram's hitting me with all these golf advertisements.
Crazy.
Listening to a motherfucker. I hate that shit. So
You think they're listening to you?
they definitely are.
Oh, yeah.
It's my phone is listening.
You never once typed in, like,
I didn't-
trying to find a golf course.
I didn't even do that because I was riding with someone. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
I didn't
fucked.
do anything except for talk about it. Go, hey, I went golfing for the first time, and it's all golf clubs, bags, here, membership for this place, da-da-da. And I'm like, it's unreal. And then it's, for some reason, it got me on this weird thing about jewelry for Courtney, I guess. I don't know. Like, I never looked at jewelry at all. I don't even talk about jewelry. Courtney doesn't wear it. And I was hitting her, like, it's like on Facebook, I think it's every 4 comments or posts or whatever, there's an ad. So it's like 1 in 5 is going to be an advertisement for you. I don't know if you knew that. Lots of advertisements. Almost every single
like that.
one is like a ring, a necklace, a something with the cheesiest sayings on it, like, blessed be the wicked soul that loves a man with a dark heart, or whatever. They're trying to like get into like my punk rock.
Oh,
business
right.
and stuff. They're like trying to adjust for it. I'm like, I was reading them out loud. We were fucking dying. It's
Really?
so ridiculous.
Which one did you get?
None. I didn't click on any of that shit. I think that they started hitting me with more because I was pausing on them.
Yeah, if you
and
click
reading
on
them out loud to Courtney, and we're laughing,
Oh.
and then they just kept popping up more and more and
Yeah,
more.
for sure. If you look at an ad, it does that. Oh, fun fact. I was in a spelling bee one time, and I'm the worst speller, but I was like doing really good. And jewelry was the word that I lost. the
Jewelry is
spelling
hard. How do you spell that, Will?
Oh, yeah. G,
G. G. Willikers.
I don't know. Jeuerely.
bee. No.
No. I don't know, though. I wasn't listening. I was actually reading.
I know,
Next
so you
note.
automatically said no?
I just said no.
No,
Because
it's-
Courtney said no, so I just
No,
agreed with her.
it's Jewelry, I believe.
Well,
I don't know.
we'll never know.
I could be wrong
Is there
right
a
then.
niner in there?
I lost
Eh.
the spelling bee because of that word. I should know it.
Okay, well, hey, those are my retractions revisions.
Okay.
And stuff. That was a lot, though.
That was a lot, but
I
it was
know.
great.
Sorry, I only even wrote down half of the notes I took on my phone because there's been so much going on. It's been kind of fun lately. Weather's beautiful. Getting outside a lot. Riley's doing his scuba stuff.
Yeah.
They got in the pool yesterday. He
That's
actually
Right.
was swimming around the pool yesterday underwater with the gear on. He's pretty fired up.
That's awesome. I'm
Which
glad
makes
to
me
hear
fired up because that means in just a couple weeks we're going to be diving at Anacapa Island. A couple weeks after that at Catalina, and I'm like, oh yes, the floodgates are opening. I got to get a really big wetsuit for myself. Riley can wear my old one from I was 22 when I got it or something.
Wow.
That one, and he can fit in it pretty well. So I got to get a really fat guy suit.
that. I don't agree with you. You're
Well, he definitely can't fit in that old one.
I don't even think I could get my legs in
I
that old
can't
one.
fit in my old one.
Oh
either.
God, it's just money though. I'm like, oh, money right at Christmas. I don't want to do that, but
Yeah, he's fucking up my Christmas present situation for
Yeah.
me.
well, luckily we have a good friend that is helping us out. We're bartering and doing some stuff, but basically I'm getting the deal of the century to get him and Riley and Benny Ranks certified. Just such a good guy, super fired up. We're going to do
good.
something nice for
That's
him.
great news. I'm glad.
Yeah. So let's jump over real quick. Let's go to the question of the week that we had last week. If you could live anywhere for 1 year, where would it be? I'm going first because this is
Third.
an Australian episode, and I've already said it. It's Australia. for
Yeah,
me.
right. Exactly.
If I could go to Australia for a year, I would really enjoy it. Diving, spearfishing. Now that I know about all the punk rock that's
Right,
over there,
right.
holy shit! Yeah.
Now, what part of
I would want to go all over. I would want to hit it all. I would want to. If I had a year, you got a year. You can do anything.
I just think it's really hard. Like we tried to kind of
Maybe a year's too much.
pull it
That
out.
kind of takes away from the question. It's where would you go for a year, not where would you tour around to?
That's right,
You live
motherfucker.
one place.
In
Well,
one place.
It's-
Well,
I don't
so
feel like
that, I
it
mean,
has to
like,
be a place.
yeah. Okay,
Well-
so you're like, oh, I'm going to go to Santa Barbara, but I'm only going to stay on the Mesa. I'm not allowed to go to the West Side.
No, that's like
No.
me saying I want
That's
to.
not the same. That's still the same city.
I want to go to space.
That's fair,
See?
but that's cool. You want to live in space for a year?
Well, I'm just saying. I can't go anywhere. But where can I?
You can go. You can do anything you want.
Anyways, back to Australia. I apologize.
I don't know. I didn't do any research on that because I just know I want to go there and check everything out.
But it seems incredibly hard to go over there unless you bring like a like you do good things for Australia.
No,
like you have to be a
no one's
business
letting
owner.
your ass in there right now at all.
Yeah.
Period.
This is just a hypothetical.
Yeah, this is just a dream. Like I said, there's no budget. I'd be balling, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take my yacht from here to there. I'll take up some of the time of the
Okay.
year.
Okay, all right, all
All
right.
right, Courtney, you're second.
You and Benny Ranks could scuba over.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think my legs are strong enough.
In this hypothetical, you don't have a yacht either, so you may as well swim it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we actually have been talking about this because Riley is going to be out of the house probably in about 3 years, maybe 4, but
Maybe
don't-
2.
no, he no. But I think it could be cool to like rent out our house for a year and then like go to a city that we've never been in. So one of the things was like maybe Sydney, but also like kind of New York City or Boston or like a city.
Me and Courtney have never lived in a city.
Yeah, we've never
We've always lived
lived.
on the beach.
Yeah.
From Florida and then Santa Barbara, and now we live here in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
But the beach is, I can see it almost every day. But like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, something different, like a big city. I don't know. It would be cool. Just a little spot, just the two of us.
Mm-hmm. Even like a little studio apartment. That's probably all we could afford.
We go to
basically.
delis and shit. I don't know.
Hell yeah! Like we go to shows and comedy shows and like all sorts
Yeah.
of things if
Oh,
we lived in
dude.
the big cities because we could.
Get by the Comedy Cellar. That would
Yeah.
be fucking badass.
That'd be rad.
That kind of sounds romantic. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
We like each other. I
Yeah,
know
well-
she doesn't act like it on the show, but I really do like her.
Actually, kind of all the time, even off the show.
What are you talking about?
I don't
He's
even
just-
know. I
he's
don't.
just teasing.
I don't
Alright.
know you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Will, where would your place be then?
By the way, I'll be real quick. I'll expel whether I'm gonna. Bleh. I won't tell you where I'm gonna live, but I'm gonna tell you this. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Last week, or no, this is the Australian.
Oh, what are we getting into right now? Calm.
All right. So, do you know how many people live in the state of California?
No.
Mm-mm.
40 million.
39 million people.
Oh.
Do you know?
I just read something today.
Oh.
Do
okay.
you
I'm not-
know how many people live in the entire continent of Australia?
No.
29 million
So-
people.
I wanna-
27.
Can I stop you real quick? When we do the retractions revisions part, this is where that's when
Oh,
you're
I-
supposed to do that stuff.
See, I never understood that.
Yeah, like you're bringing a callback from the previous episode. And now we've moved
Oh.
past that, and you're bringing.
Well, I thought I'd just not talk about where I live and then just
No.
tell you about this.
Well, I know. See, that's you skirting around.
Yeah. Where do you
answering
want to
the
live?
question.
Where would you want to live for a year if it wasn't here?
and the state of Wyoming,
Yeah.
the state of Wyoming has 500,000 people living.
Huh.
California has more than a whole continent of Australian people. Wyoming has only 500,000.
Are they the least amount in the states? Who's the least populated state?
I went for the most.
Oh, it's
popul-
gonna have to be like Rhode Island or something.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. But I mean, can you believe that? That the whole continent, that you could put Pluto, the size of Pluto, apparently inside the continent of Australia,
Huh.
and yet it's only,
Isn't Pluto the one that they keep?
yeah, it's a star, it's a planet. It's a star, it's a planet.
Yeah.
She's my daughter. She's my mom. She's my daughter. Chinatown. Anyways, that's what I want to say. Okay, I can move on.
So where would you live?
That is just a little free culture corner.
I know.
I know.
Utah.
Really?
No,
With the Mormons?
no, not Utah. South of France.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
We have friends that own a house there.
The south of France,
I
but
can hook you up.
it's pretty much the same as the valley, kind of, but except you have the Mediterranean Sea you look at, which is very filthy, but
you
it's
couldn't
still
understand
beautiful.
anyone, which is perfect.
Yeah, I can. Je m'appelle, comment allez-vous?
Ooh.
Do you speak a little French?
Oui, oui.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Nice.
Comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's-
Nice, dude.
yeah.
Look at you.
I'm making shit up. I
No,
don't
you
but
know.
aren't.
that was a thing.
No, you
I
aren't.
think that's my whole French vocabulary too.
That's my whole French vocabulary.
I can't say those words. I couldn't say barber rum. I'm still not saying it
Bar
right.
bar o rum.
I can't do it.
Okay, Jeff. What about you?
Hey, I could go to Hawaii for a year.
Oh.
No, you know what?
That's a good
Fuck
one.
it. Japan.
Oh.
Japan's up there for me too. I gotta say, I would go Hawaii over Japan myself, just because of going back to the swimming stuff and whatever. But yeah, Japan, so interesting, so different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Such great food.
I was going for the sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi, really?
And then it was like, well, they're similar. I may as well go for the totally different experience. Been to Hawaii, and it'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Japan
Yeah.
is so different from our culture. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
And they love punk rock there, dude. They go big, super tight.
Mm-hmm.
They're fired up.
Yeah.
What are you going to say? Don't give me weird looks. What are you going to say?
You're a handsome man. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
You don't need a big suit, you little goof.
All right. Well, good answers, everyone.
Courtney, where do you go?
I said I said like New York City or Boston.
Sorry. Okay. Well, that's 2.
Well, I can't. I
Jeff
can't
does not like
decide.
it when you get to choose two.
I can't decide. It was honestly when I was picking the photography school I was going to go.
You know the population of Australia,
What?
California, and Wyoming. Yeah, you can still choose. We'll choose. You can choose.
I'd say New York City then,
Okay, good.
There we go. See how pleasant everyone can be.
but it could be Boston too.
All right, I got. Unless anyone else has a good question of the week next week, I've got one because something I've talked about, not privately, but like amongst friends.
Okay.
You guys want to hear that, or anyone else have one?
Yeah, I don't have a question.
Okay, don't answer right away. Resist the urge to not answer this right away. I'm looking at you, Will.
You got it, bud.
If you had to choose one of these two, would you rather drown to death or be burned to death?
Oh.
Can I say it?
No.
No. That's a terrible question.
I know, but it's important. And I think that everyone I talk to about that has a different thing about that.
And passionate about it.
Everyone seems to be pretty passionate about their answer on
Yeah,
this.
it seems like you could be.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's done. Question of the week for next week. A little morbid, but so quotes of the week.
Oh,
You guys ready for this?
Here we go.
So we got some things to discuss here. So, one, I'm listening back to last week's. We got to hammer this out because I like the quote of the week thing, but people guessing. I'm talking about you four. So, or you three. There's only 4 of us, right? Last week TJ was here. That's what I was thinking. But anyway.
And the guest.
So, right. So you can't guess if you know it's you. Like, so say, let's just say, because Courtney's sitting right here. Like, I say the quote that Courtney knows that she said. If she's quiet, everyone's going to know that she's the one that said it.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and if so maybe the idea is to distract from you guys and be like, oh, so-and-so said that. I don't know. It just seems like there's a big flaw
Absolutely.
in this game.
You got to sell it.
Yeah, right.
Try to
There
deflect. Isn't there some sort of card game like this?
is. Well, we play the game of farts or the game of things or whatever, and it's
Back-
kind of like that.
Bob Lagash.
Balderdash.
Balderdash.
Is that do that? I haven't played
No.
that one. No. The game
Oh,
of
well, maybe.
the game of things is like that. You go like, what's your favorite food, and
Or,
then
no, it always says things.
Onions.
yeah, things that make your face go weird, whatever, like, and then you write down things that you think other people will say, and someone has to guess who said what.
Right.
This is kind of the same concept, I guess, but like,
If
all
you
right.
know it's you, try to distract and
that's what I'm
lose the
saying,
step.
because it's too obvious when you're like,
Mhm.
So let's start here. I'm just gonna give you. We're only gonna do like 4 this time, okay? Maybe 3.
Actually, there's +2.
Okay, good. All right, so let me just pull up my notes real quick. That's not the right file. Here we go. Let's start with this. I didn't scratch my butt. I put it in my mouth, though. That's the thing.
I'm torn because it could be any of you.
It could
Nah.
be you.
I think it is Jeff.
Speaking of deflecting,
I'm gonna go with Jeb. No, I'm gonna go.
would
with
you like me to read it again?
No. I think I
Yes,
got it.
please.
I got it. I'm gonna go with Jeb because he's dirty.
Pretty clean.
He doesn't scratch his butt.
Oh, I scratch it.
Oh no, he scratches on things.
I don't know
But
what that means, but yeah, okay. I'm
but
scratching right now. You made me itch.
now you're gonna put it in your mouth. Oh!
I smelled it.
Oh!
God.
All right. So, Courtney,
I already said Jeff.
okay. So, here we go.
I didn't scratch my butt and put it in my mouth, though. That's the thing. Like,
No.
What do you mean, no?
I didn't scratch my butt and put it in my mouth, though. That's the thing. Like,
I said I didn't scratch my butt and put it in my mouth, though. That's
That's the thing.
It's exactly what I read. I
I didn't hear it that way.
I didn't scratch my butt.
I knew it was Courtney.
and put it in my mouth, though. That's the thing. So I read it in a different way than what you
No.
said it out loud to throw you off the
No,
scent of
you
your own
said,
butt.
You said I didn't
You
scratch
said this.
my butt. I put it in my mouth.
I didn't scratch my butt and put it in my mouth, though. That's the thing. Like,
Like, you're on a tangent. You get really excited, by the way. Like, TJ's like, you sound really happy in that.
No,
when
he
you're talking
said
about
he
dirty
thought
things.
I was drinking.
Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, let's
Wow.
do the next one. Even though they have chlamydia and they fuck each other, orgies, and all that great stuff, they are somewhat kind of cute in Christmas costumes.
Will, me.
Yeah, that's Will.
You guys are not good at this game.
Oh. Even though they have chlamydia and they fuck each other, orgies and all that great stuff, they are somewhat kind of cute in Christmas costumes.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Boy.
Okay, so let's do this one. Let's change gears a little bit. Fuck you, man. No, thank you.
Courtney.
Will?
I'm going to go Jeff.
And
Okay.
Courtney, who are you saying?
I think it's me because the no thank you, but somebody.
Fuck you, man. No, thank you.
Yeah.
What she said to her dive instructor.
Oh.
Yep.
hey, fuck you, man. No, thank you.
And then you laughed the same way that you laughed at the thing.
Well,
That goes back to what Jeff was saying. You do the same fucking. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I've got one more, and then maybe a bonus one. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
But
You just took one of my bonus ones.
did I? Nice.
Yes.
Nice. We were on the same page.
Oh, that's
amazing.
why. That's why you knew what it was.
Old family shit
Yes.
and some 80s porn.
What was that?
Oh, TJ.
Old family shit and some 80s porn.
TJ.
TJ.
I think it was Jeb.
No.
Old family shit. And some 80s porn.
Oh, bummed about it.
That was good.
Family
And then he was bragging that the thing's plugged in.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right. So those are mine right there. But what do you got there, Jeff?
You don't just get to move on from the worm conversation.
Oh, Jeff.
I think
I
that
know
was
who that is.
Garrett.
Oh, no, that's
Garrett.
the interviewee.
Garrett Dale.
Yeah.
What's up, Garrett?
Can you play that?
No,
Well, yes, you can. You have the technology. Why are you fronting?
I just wrote it down. I typed it out.
Okay. Well,
That's my contribution.
Well-
It's different. But then I do a reenactment that was, I don't want to say it was better than Garrett doing himself, but it kind of was.
Well, next time have it recorded so you can put it down because I also want to hear your cameo. Everyone wants to hear your cameos that you've got going.
I sent them to you.
But why do I have to be in charge of it's your cameo?
What?
You see what I'm saying?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can play it. He's got the technology.
Oh,
now.
I
He's got
believe
the
it.
little board.
I
Okay. All right.
believe it. I believe it.
All right. Okay. Fine. So, do you guys want to hear a song or do you want to hear story time from Garrett Dale?
I think a song because
Song.
it's been a really long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
let's do it.
All right. Let's get into another song. Is going to be Molly and the Krells, and we're going to talk to Homie right after that.
Yes.
And let's do it.
It's that 3 a.m. sadness descending into madness, creeping in like a goddamn virus. Too dumb for buying in, too smart for selling out. Then we carry on tomorrows if we ever had a doubt. When your expectations knock you off your level with your head below water, making deals with the devil. You're scared of ending up alone. You pushed away the ones you love. Gotta pick yourself up, gotta pick yourself up. So give me rock and roll and a little bit of soul at a dimly lit sticky dive show. Where me and my friends can laugh at all the stupid trends. And what's with all of these sappy soulless singers with their overused melisma and lacking charisma? No one cares about the music that they didn't write. They're just gonna end up on a Christmas album singing Silent Night. And why the big goals apart from pearly white teeth and a big smile on a billboard overlooking your street? 'Cause when the rug is pulled from underneath their feet, the name they never earned becomes so bittersweet. Give me rock and roll and a little bit of soul at a dimly lit sticky dive show. Where me and my friends can laugh at all the stupid trends. Give me rock and roll and a little bit of soul, 'cause I don't wanna think about tomorrow. And if things going right, I'm finding pretty face
what's up, man? How's it going?
Fuck.
Good, man. How you guys going?
We're
Good.
chilling, dude. What's the time over there right now?
Good morning.
It's 9. I'm talking from the future here. It's 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for getting up early and
Yeah.
being with us.
Thank you.
No, pleasure,
Yeah.
guys.
How's it going right now? You guys stuck in quarantine still in Australia?
Well, it's a thing. Correct. Like it's a thing over here, but like we've done pretty well to handle it. So it's like people still walk around with face masks, and there's like restrictions in venues and things like that. But it's like no one really cares. Like it's not like people are, talking to each other, having coffee.
Well, we fucked up. We're going back to number one. Yeah,
Screwed.
we just said and we're going back into lockdown again. I think after this weekend.
Dude, I fucking hope not, man. God, it's so annoying. Yep.
We don't follow the rules,
But wait, what about the fire? Because I
Oh,
remembered that before
yeah.
the quarantine, you guys had a gnarly fire. How is that going? Like the rehabilitation of the ecology or whatever. I don't know.
It's pretty not good. It's pretty there's been a lot of damage that's happened to the country. We've lost koalas are on the brink of extinction
Oh,
now.
Jesus, I didn't know that.
It's because they just have nowhere to live, and they're to be fair, they're pretty lazy creatures. Like they just eat.
and they have lots of orgies, and they have chlamydia.
Really?
I promise. They have orgies, and then some of them eat their own shit. I mean, they're not.
Yeah, they have.
And
to,
the marsupials.
They have to. Their parent when they're babies, their parents make them eat either their own shit or their mother's shit or
What?
something because
Yeah.
it has some bacteria or an enzyme or something in it that they keep in their stomach and lets them break down the eucalyptus leaves that they eat, which is basically all they eat, and they get high from
So,
the
Blake,
leaves.
you're going on the record right now saying that you're glad that they're going to stink.
Oh,
I
he did not say that.
No, out of context.
Blake, I got to tell you this. We will get to your music, but we got to talk a little bit more about these koala motherfuckers. And they're not bears. They're marsupials. And
How do you know this?
I don't know. I think I got really angry at one time just going, they all have orgies. They all have chlamydia. They all eat shit. And I'm going, that sounds like a rad party,
I was
right?
going to say you're jealous.
I'm a little jealous, but no, fuck those little guys. I want to ask, how is the air conditioning though?
Air quality.
Air quality back since considering all the fire. How's that?
Well, it's kind of back to normal. So funny, like I was actually in LA around late November, December, like this time
Oh,
last
wow.
year, really. And then so I was hearing about it all,
right.
and I came back, landed at Sydney Airport, and it was like smoggy.
Mhm.
It was like you couldn't see too far off into the distance because there was just too much smoke everywhere. And the fires never got anywhere near Sydney. Oh, like that's relative. But like the smoke ended up drifting all the way across the Pacific, and like people in South America, like on the West Coast, were saying that they were getting reports of like lots of like unheard of amounts of air pollution
that's terrible.
around that time of year. So they're kind of like they analyzed, and apparently all the smoke had drifted that far across
That's
the planet
gnarly.
and was hitting the West Coast of South America.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. So like it was pretty messed up, and like there was also some fires in around LA at the time
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out. Like the whole world is burning down. Like I'm probably gonna come home and my house is not gonna be there, and then like you weren't allowed to drive on the 101 or something at
Totally.
one point
Yeah.
because or like one of the highways that's connected to the 101 because
I can almost hear the 101
was
from our
just
studio,
unsafe.
man. Yeah, we're very familiar with the fires, and
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
We are in California, so it was days of just black clouds and everything. But anyways, I just want to tell you that you are. I love how like educated the foreigners are compared to, or at least to me, and I'll explain. I just love that the way you write. We are an Australian rock band from Sydney, thinking you'd be saying "fuck, shit, boo" with a penchant for honesty and angst. I'm like, that's fucking Shakespeare. I really respect that. And I thought that was amazing. I even had to look up pension. So you guys, That's amazing. Thank you. And we got to get back into your music.
Well, I was gonna say something that we were looking up too. Is Krell? Where'd this name come from?
Yeah, what are Krells?
So the name came from just basically not being able to figure out a band name. And we kind of started to think too much about it. So we're like, fuck it. Let's just like not think about it. Let's just start to write some music. Right. And we're just having a break at a rehearsal and we got on talking about like drugs and shit like that. And then the drummer was just like, what about Molly and the Krells? And because it was like something and the something, we're like, oh shit, that actually sounds like a band name.
I like it.
What is Krells though? Is that anything?
It's like a lot of people have asked me this, so I'm starting to question whether it's actually the right name, but like it's another word for cocaine apparently.
Oh, really?
So I think
I never heard of that.
Also, I thought because a lot of it, yeah, exactly. A lot of people start to ask me that. I was like, oh, okay. Because I think I remember hearing that there back in the day, Motley Crue used to have a dealer that would come on tour with them, and they used to call him Krell because that's all he basically. That's all they wanted.
But I like the name.
Or they called him the Krell or something weird like that.
So I've got kind of a weird one that's the same kind of idea. So my band that I'm in is called Up Your Guts, and a guy who works for me, his mom went to Australia for a year, and she said that's the new thing that everyone was saying in Australia for like cheers was Up Your Guts. Yeah. If that's true. Because I've talked to other Australians, they're like, I've never heard of that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, God damn it.
So it is true.
So like if someone said that, we'd all know what you were talking about, but like no one really says it.
So it's a boomer thing.
It's a boomer thing.
If someone's like Up Your Guts as you cheers them, they'd be like, oh, okay, that's what.
No, that's so. Thank you for letting me know because I'd be over there, a big old 45-year-old American going, "Hey everybody, up your guts," and they'd go, "Oh, dude, can I have some phosphorus?" You know, I know you don't drink that down there. I understand that, but my point is, up your guts. I'm just glad you warned me. I would have made a huge ass out of myself. So thank you very much.
I made an ass out of myself. I named my band that. So, whatever. It also here means up your butthole, so it's different. It's got that double entendre thing going.
That's his wife.
All right, Courtney, hit him with some questions here.
Okay, so oh shoot, I don't know where to go. My brain, I'm going too many different directions. Okay, so I'll ask you, has your band toured very much? I don't think you can hear me.
We had a tour booked earlier this year, and it got cut in the middle because we played a show the Friday night before everything got locked down in March.
Right.
And so we had like 6 dates because Australia is a really big country, but like the population densities are so far apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we only have in our whole country, there's the same amount of people as all of California.
Okay, I thought it was something like that.
It's so you drive like from Sydney. Yeah, so from Sydney to Melbourne is like a 9-hour drive, and they're probably the two main cities with the biggest reputation for being able to put on shows and having music fans. Like you can play like interstate shows and in smaller towns and things like that, but like they're the two main cities. Right. So it's quite a big drive if you drive. It's quite a big drive, or you can fly. But so we had a 6 or 7 day tour, which as a result of just Australia being Australia, we can call it a national tour.
Right.
And we kind of like we played. Let's see if I can try and remember. We played 2 shows, Brisbane and Gold Coast, which is like 12 hours north of Sydney. And then we played a Sydney and a Wollongong show. Wollongong is like right next to Sydney. It's just like a small town. And then we were going to go out interstate and out into like the country. And there were a couple of towns out there we were going to play. And then everything got locked down. We had to just sit at home. So we played 4 shows out of the 7.
And did a lot of driving.
So that was this year. We've done a few. We did a tour through in 2018 as well, and that was like I think that was like 6 states as well. It's all the usual towns like Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, We did Canberra as well.
Okay.
Which funny story about Canberra? I was looking this up. Canberra is an Aboriginal word, and politely put, it means meeting place.
Oh.
But because it's like in this dip between two mountains, it's kind of like the more colloquially put way to describe it is woman's
Yeah.
because it's like right in the middle of two mountains that kind of look like
Yeah.
boobs.
You are very polite. That is just.
I just like, and I hope I'm correct. I had to like, I hope I'm not misinterpreting the Aboriginal word for it, but I had to look it up, and a number of sites said it, so I was like, okay,
we're good with tits. Question.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. You sing or you play guitar? What position are you in the band?
Sorry, say that again.
Are you the singer, obviously, and are you play guitar?
Yeah, I play bass and sing.
You play bass
That's me.
and sing. Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We just listened to it many
And
times, and we've had it listen on for. We listened to it twice now, the whole record, and it's fantastic. It really is. And yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
it's
you
not
very
really
much.
even a full record, though. That's what I was going to bring up. Like, you guys just keep putting out singles. Is that kind of the idea, that you're just going to keep dropping singles, or is this next recording that you guys are working on, is that going to be a full actual album?
Well, it was, the whole plan was meant to be like single, and that was just kind of the way that the kind of trend of how bands are releasing songs these days, anyway, like, in this country anyway. Like, I don't know, that's all I see bands do is do singles. And we were meant to have a whole bunch of more songs like ready to go by this time, but everybody's plans went out the window because everything shut
Right.
down. Like, that song, like Expectations, we were meant to put that out in May.
Oh, wow.
And because and we had it ready like in January, but we're like, I kind of like, I want to be playing shows around the time that like we put it out.
I get
Like,
it.
it
I
kinda
had a
just
song
makes
that was
sense
ready to
to
go
play
in
shows.
March, pretty much, and I'm getting it mastered this week.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
It's terrible.
That's pretty crazy.
It's just
That's
terrible. Oh, but there's no real reason to hurry or rush, though. So that's the idea then. More
Yeah.
singles. That's what's coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we kind of like, and especially through lockdown and everything that was happening this year, it kind of just would have got lost in the noise. Like, no one cares. Like, everyone is too preoccupied with figuring out what the hell
Right.
coronavirus
Sure.
is and everything that's happening. Everyone, like, I saw a couple of bands like put out music, like it was already scheduled, and you listen to it, and it's kind of like, it's like, oh, cool song.
Right.
Anyway, what's going
Right,
on? In the
right,
news? Like,
right.
I need to know what I can go through, like that kind of thing. So we kind of wanted to just wait it out until we're allowed to like do things. And we were actually meant to be in the studio this week, but things got postponed because there was a software issue with they don't use Pro Tools, they don't use Logic. It's some weird like really ultra specific one. The name escapes me, but there was some software issue with it, and he's like, I've had to cancel my session last week. I can't do this week,
Yep.
so until I
That's
fix it.
standard.
So
It's better than koalas and fires, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Just dealing with software.
So when
Yeah.
you do go in and record, are you recording a bunch of songs at a time, or are you just going to record one at a time?
yeah, we've got 2 more ready to go, and I'm working on a couple more. My process is basically I'll sit down with my guitar and like work out the song, and make sure it like works as a song, like just with chords and lyrics and melody and things like that. Then I'll take it to the band, and I'll get the guitarist, people that actually know how to play guitar,
Right.
write some
Right,
guitar
right.
parts, and a drummer that actually knows how to play drums to come up with the drum parts, and then we'll flesh it out, and then it'll be kind of ready to take to studio.
Great.
Cool.
So we've got 2 songs like that are ready to go, and then a couple more like bring it up the
Killer,
rear.
man. Well, I hope that
Yeah.
everything clears up one day. You guys can come over to California.
It'd be nice to
I'd
have
love
you come
see
to
you guys over
California.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I would love
Yeah.
to. Yeah, I would love to
Yeah,
be back.
fuck yeah.
Get you doing some California.
How's everything going over there for you guys? Like, you're in lockdown now.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, we have a curfew, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You have to be in your house by 10, which is weird.
I'm already in bed at 6. So
Yeah,
it's
everyone
okay.
wear your mask, which is no big deal, but we're not allowed to eat inside places.
Yeah.
You can only eat outside.
Yeah, right.
So everyone is like taking their parking lots and that kind of shit, and whatever, and you're not allowed to serve alcohol unless you have food.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is really stupid too, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, who gives a shit? But I had a brewery charge me for food that they didn't give to me.
Yeah.
So they could sell me beer.
Yeah.
So
they should like. Could they just like have like an option for like a packet of chips for
some
50
places
cents
are doing
something?
the secret bar menu where you can order Chex Mix or something like that on the side for a couple bucks. So you pay $2 to be able to go to have a beer out.
It's a crazy world out there.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean our stores are open for the most part. You can't go to gyms, you can't go to movie theaters, bowling alleys, things like that. So that's all closed. Those have been closed. We haven't.
Was toilet paper a thing in Australia like
That's
it
a good
was here?
question.
Yes,
Oh,
unfortunately, it was. There were so many videos of like, there was so many that like the news would put up of like people like wrestling matches in shopping and like old women getting like inundated, like just ambushed by people because they have like maybe like 2 or 3 getting ambushed by like younger like I don't know people my age, and it was like it's really
That's bullshit.
It's quite full
So
on,
you're
like,
breaking up there, but people are
like-
ambushing older people for toilet paper. We lost him.
Well, looks like we lost you
Hold
for a
on,
minute. You might as well just take a break for a second, because
yeah, in the supermarket, like it's nuts, and it happened again. There was so there was a thing in South Australia. Back
Yes.
now.
Okay, I think you're back.
Awesome. Okay, sick. Yeah, we had so even like last week there was a guy that he worked as a security guard in a quarantine hotel, and he lied about working a second job, and he picked up coronavirus from one of the people that was staying in a hotel.
Oh no.
Went to work his other job and then passed it on to people. And so everyone was freaking out. They thought it was like a new strain of coronavirus because they didn't know where it came from. They thought that it might have come from, like it could have been on the pizza boxes that they'd ordered from, like, I don't know, that were made in another country or something. And they're like, maybe there's a new strain that lasts like 40, like way longer on a surface. So they're freaking out. And then it turns out this guy just lied on his, on his check-in thing, which apparently it's not illegal to lie on these check-in things, so they couldn't charge him for it.
Weird.
But he sent the entire state into lockdown for a whole week.
What an asshole.
Totally.
Yeah.
Are you guys aren't allowing people into your country either, right?
No, not even New Zealand, which is like right next door.
Wow.
I think it's well, like I think if you're like an Australian citizen, you're allowed to come back, but you have to stay 2 weeks in a hotel.
Oh, gotcha.
And make sure that you don't have it. But there's another funny story. Victoria, which is like way down, like a state south. They're one of the security guards at the hotel fucked one of the guests and caught coronavirus and sent their whole state into lockdown.
Oh my God.
A corona, fuck it.
For like
Oh man, we're losing
Blake.
you, man.
very long time.
Oh God!
Thanks for having me, man. Like I've been as I said, I think I put in the little the submission form that I came across this because I found somewhere that you guys have played Frank Turner on the show, and I was like, oh cool, I'll check it out.
Well,
Listened to the whole. I think it was episode 12, and I listened to the whole thing. I was like, these guys are funny. This is entertaining to watch. So listen to. So
Well, thank you.
Great. Yeah.
Oh,
thanks,
thank you
Dave.
very much, man.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate that big praise.
thank you very much for coming on here and
Alright.
taking your time, and have a wonderful day out there.
Enjoy your Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh God!
All right, thank you, Blake, for calling in.
That was so much fun.
That was amazing.
Such a bummer that it was breaking up right
I
there.
know.
at the
I
end.
had so many more questions.
I know.
We really could have kept going. We didn't get to worms.
No, we didn't get the worms, which is fine.
I think Australia has.
I bet they have a gnarly strain of worms.
I bet that guy.
Eat your butthole.
Oh my God!
No,
you know.
not that crazy. But you know what? There's a lot of things in Australia that can kill you.
Fuck yeah.
Well, thank you, Courtney.
Yeah, wow.
No, like no. Seriously, like that's what. Whenever somebody says something about Australia, they're like, "Oh, there's so many animals that can."
well.
Yeah,
Like,
but we're from fucking Florida.
I know.
So
Yeah.
That's why I'm
exactly.
like, I don't know.
yeah, I'm not worried about that shit.
I like this joke. I was going to ask him to tell it. and
Okay, yeah, why don't you tell it?
The joke is, why do T-Rexes not... Fuck. Why do
gotta
T-Rex...
read it.
Oh. Why can't T-Rexes hug each other?
I don't know.
Because they're fucking dead, guys.
That's a Riley joke right there. Nihilist jokes.
Yeah. It was a really sweet guy. I liked his music, and I'm glad. I'm
No,
sorry
we
we
had
didn't
good stories.
You know what? We'll just put him. We'll put a little kiss in the vault for him.
kiss in a
Yes.
vault for him.
And we'll bring him back on another time
That would be awesome.
when another single drops.
yeah.
Oh,
No, another single
yeah.
drop.
And he seemed like he was, had come to California before, so maybe next
I
time
want to
he
hear
can
some-
be in studio.
Ooh.
Oh snap! Well, I think it's gonna be quite a while.
It's gonna be a while.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
leave fucking home, not being able to get back in, having to
Yeah.
quarantine in a hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's what he was saying in the breaking up thing. I'm pretty sure was if you're an Australian citizen, you can leave, but coming back in, you have to quarantine in a hotel for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And
I
then
get
the
it.
security
yeah,
guard
the security guard
from the
fucked it all.
quarantine hotel,
Yeah.
which is like, come
Yeah,
on.
fucked one of the people and got corona and gave it to all of Victoria.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
Is that the Florida of Australia?
It is.
Ooh.
If I was to move to any other country, it'd be Australia.
Yeah, well.
I don't think they'd let you in, but
I know.
Do you know there's a lot of things down there that can kill you?
Yes.
Oh. I like the way he looked at me. You almost had me. I was like, wait, what?
Sorry, Courtney.
Yeah.
no, but I think that's what I wanted to ask him too. I wanted to ask him about like how do you become a citizen, because I've heard that it's very hard. You have to bring like a business or something.
Right, you have to bring a business. I thought,
yeah,
yeah.
like you have to
I don't think you can be whatever.
be a productive member.
So, anyways, all right, well, cool. Everyone, check out Molly and the Krells.
Oh God!
All right, well, that was Molly and the Krells, and now Jeff is back with us. So,
All right.
Jeff, we haven't talked to you about movies or what you're watching or anything for a while. What is the newest, latest, greatest?
Well, since we're a little short on segments today, and I was thinking I don't have any intro music, I was wondering if I could get my segment beatboxed in.
Oh.
God.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Give it to me, Big Will.
Yeah, you got it.
Get in the shower. Get
in the shower, get in the shower.
Take your shirt off if you want.
Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, pick your name up or put your hands together, I mean, for Jeff from South Carolina.
North Carolina.
Thank you.
Oh, North Carolina.
It was the spirit.
Oh, all right.
That was hot. I
So
like
I
it.
watched something pretty well known, a little underground, and I'm gonna try to give you some basic hints to see if you can guess it.
Okay.
All right. I like this.
So one of the most famous old movies.
Well,
Famous-
Citizen Kane.
Wait, but it's underground. Famous old movies.
Yes.
Casablanca.
That's not underground.
Older.
Oh, he said underground?
He said older.
Older.
Older than Casablanca.
The Ten Commandments.
No, I think
Older.
I don't know.
Not older than the Ten Commandments.
I don't fucking
Is
know,
it like a
dude.
Charlie Chaplin movie? Like a talkie?
It's a talkie.
It's a talkie.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Really
I don't fucking
talky.
know anything about that.
Famous. Come on now.
I don't know. I'm not like a big movie buff.
Everybody knows this movie.
Everyone knows.
Okay,
it,
but it's not a
okay?
comedy.
Really?
Is it a comedy?
No.
Okay.
I might
And
Google.
everyone knows it.
I
And
might
it's
Google.
a dramatic.
No, it's underground.
Oh, underground.
My version of it got underground. So just famous old movie.
Famous old
Come on.
movie.
Frankenstein.
Gone with the Wind.
I mean, Gone with the Wind
You're
is where it's
getting
gone, but
close. It's on that level of major.
Oh.
see, Gone with the Wind was what my first thought. When you said underground, I'm like, well, Gone with the Wind won like an Oscar or
But
something,
then you
right?
said it got turned into underground.
Bride of Frankenstein.
No, that was
No.
I don't know. I don't
You got to give us just a little bit a sliver more.
It's been remade.
okay.
Let's see.
Witches.
Say again?
Witches.
No. But you're on the right path.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Will, we just spoke a couple of weeks ago about a band that you said that you would turn off if they came on the radio.
I did.
Oh yes,
I
Pink
can't-
Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Yeah. Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Dark Side of
Yeah.
the Moon.
And you
Dark Side of Oz.
And did you
On,
compare?
on YouTube, kids, watch that shit.
Wait, so I gotta get. I think I understand already. Like someone has lined it up so you can watch it together. You don't have to line it up yourself.
Right.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna watch that again. So,
Worth the
so for people that don't know what we're talking
Yeah,
about,
I have no idea.
you can watch Wizard of Oz, and it lines up with Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh.
And people will.
third roar of the lion.
Is that how it starts?
That's supposed to be when you hit play.
Right. So there's always those little things. I never could get it to line up right. That's one of those things as a kid. Also, like the Wizard of Oz, we watched it over and over again. This is before the big, nice flat screens like you have now. But like, someone supposedly was hanging themselves in the background. It was like one of the crew members was hanging themselves as they're skipping away. After they defeated
A lot of dancing.
lots of
A
dancing.
lot of
A lot of
dancing.
dancing.
Yeah.
But that wasn't true.
No, it was a bird. But everyone's
Hanging
found that
itself?
out. No,
No.
it was just a bird in the background. Yeah.
like 3 Men and a Baby.
Oh, the ghost in the shades
Yeah.
of 3 Minute Baby.
It was just a cutout of Ted Danson.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
I
but-
love these little
It was?
things. I know. Yeah.
So the,
I watch
so
that over and over too.
Wizard of Oz. I've never seen it, and I apologize.
What?
I know we talked about this before.
We did?
And I also
I was wondering that when I watched it last night, Will.
I was not a big fan of Pink Floyd either, so I'm probably going to have. But I do have a question. Aren't you supposed to be high when you watch this or something, or do you don't have to be? It just seriously links up with emotions and sadness and happiness with the album and the events that are taking place.
Well, you're both in California. I recommend that you test this out under different conditions and give me the feedback.
I've got some edibles. We can get down on it. I'm down to do that. Let's do that. That'll be fun. And then I'll make a big dinner.
I don't partake in
Well,
narcotics.
then that's why we have a perfect test group here.
That being said, all right.
Gab, you go way down. Will, you watch it straight, and you both can have different feedback.
And I'll drink a whole pot of coffee.
There you go.
Ooh, that's the opposite right there.
No.
There you go.
You will hate
So
it.
then my thought was, what other albums and what other movies could match up together? So just off the top of my head, the movie that I thought of is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What? In what way?
Yeah, what does it
Who
match
you
up with?
Who you
Then
got?
coming up with the soundtrack to play to
Red
turn
Hot
the
Chili-
volume off, and you just play music instead.
Red Hot Chili
Ooh.
Peppers with that one.
Oh,
You
that's-
know?
Wow. I don't know why. That seems like a good idea for some
It
reason.
would. I could tell you.
I hate that band, but yeah.
Well, don't you think?
The Sixth Sense
Well,
would
what
be a
about-
fun one.
What's
Sixth Sense?
Ooh, Sixth Sense. Okay.
What would you put to Sixth Sense, Jeff? What's your.
I
It's got to
didn't.
be something ambient. Oh, I know one.
I came up with a variety of movies and then albums. So let's see. Movies, I had The Sixth Sense, Waterworld, 2001: A Space Odyssey. And then, of course, I'm going to lean very Radiohead heavy with my album recommendations, but I also had Paul's Boutique by
Ooh.
Beastie Boys.
For what?
I think I'm not sure.
Okay.
Then it was just trying to identify things. I was
Yeah.
I was pretty deep into it last night. It got good. It got real good. It got a
What
couple.
about-
I've got one for you, Jeff. I think you're going to like this.
Yeah.
What if we do, and I don't know Radiohead albums clearly the way you do. I don't know them at all. But what about if we put it to Field of Dreams?
Oh,
Radiohead and Field of Dreams.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's good.
It felt good when I was thinking of it.
I just really don't like Kevin Costner.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I heard you slip in Waterworld. I think that was a direct dig
Yeah.
at me.
No, I only watch Kevin Costner movies because I find them so disturbingly bad.
You're
and
out
that
of your
he's
fucking mind
so
if you don't
loved.
like Yellowstone, though.
Yellowstone's a
Do
good
what
one.
now?
Yellowstone, that new series, it's what,
Good.
Won't watch it.
It is fucking awesome, man.
It's good.
I hope you would love it. However, so true story. So he's up shooting Yellowstone up in Montana.
hmm
And when he's there, he stays at an Airbnb essentially.
Okay.
A guy I know lives right next door to Kevin Costner when he's staying there. In fact, he went and reset his internet password.
Oh, Oh, cool.
or not password. He had reset the internet connection.
What is it?
I'm sure I asked too, but his neighbor owns the house that he rents out, Kevin Costner, and he's seen him a bunch of times.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a kind
Field
of
of Dreams sucks. Kevin Costner sucks, and sort of the
Wow.
majority of his movies. But I've heard he's a decent guy.
well, me and you for my birthday. I can't remember which one. I think maybe
I don't know.
35th birthday, Jeff. Me,
Sounds
you,
right.
Courtney, Riley. We all went down to Universal Studios together,
Yes.
and we went to the Water World, whatever.
Extravaganza.
Right, where they're like jumping fucking ski-doos through fire and shit. It was awesome.
In the smallest little like container of water.
It was fucking awesome is what it was. And then we went back to the hotel room, and I forced everyone for my birthday to watch Waterworld.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. Do you remember
Do
that?
you remember
now?
that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there in your brain. Oh, that was a good
I own
time.
it on DVD.
I did that for my birthday. That's what I did to Jeff, and he's like, I hate Kevin Costner. Thank you for being such a good sport.
Oh, what about Primus for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Ooh.
Yep, you
So
nailed
there's
it.
a bunch. Yeah.
Ooh,
Bob Marley
Courtney.
Legend could work to some movies.
What could Legend go to? The actual Legend. The
So
fucking
that's
Tom
the,
Cruise movie.
That's your homework assignment. Come up with your movie and your soundtrack to it. I did find that Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or what? No, I think it was The Wall and a Radiohead mix were within 3 minutes of each other, but I just don't know if I want to fuck with The Wall like that.
So, all
It's
right.
already so dark.
Yeah, nah, that sounds like a fucking not a good time.
Yeah.
There's oh fuck, I'm gonna forget what it is now. There's a mashup. It's Rock Lobster with Rain and Blood with Slayer.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I
saw
highly recommend you check that out.
that. I saw that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It works too good together.
Yeah.
I've listened to it like a dozen times. It's
You need
fucking
to take
awesome.
a note on that. We can post it if I can find it.
I watched a couple movies this week that were fantastic. I'll just do that real quick, and then we're gonna have who are we having on? No Quarter come in and talk to us. But I watched, what was it called? The Dark and the Wicked. It just came out.
Oh, you're gonna recommend that movie?
Fuck yeah, I'm recommending that movie.
No.
So this it lives up to its name.
Okay.
I'll say that. Farmhouse, mom
wanna
perishes, the
see a
dad
depressing-ass
is
movie,
dying.
watch it.
The kids come in to see what's going on, and shit goes down.
Paranormal or
Paranormal, ghost, poltergeisty, demon shit. Like
Hated it.
she hated it, and she's like, "I'm not gonna watch this." And then she kept going, "Oh,
We'll have our point and then we'll have our counterpoint.
All right, so let's hear it again.
Dark and the Wicked." I recommend that. However, if you are gonna watch one this week, my recommendation is Fat Man. Hands down, one of the best movies I've watched in a long time. Mel Gibson as Santa Claus.
It's kind of campy.
It's very. If you like Fargo, you are gonna love this. It's that same.
Fargo, the movie or the TV show?
I'm going movie because I'm not a huge fan of the TV show. I know.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
I can't. I like it. I've watched them all. I'm not all the way through this last one, but the movie is so fantastic.
I like the guy that is trying to kill Mel Gibson or Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy's
I
a
don't
good
re-
actor.
He's a great
We,
actor.
we were talking about this. He's in everything. He was in Justified and
He's in Unicorn. He's the main.
Vice
Yes,
Principal.
the unicorn.
Yeah, but he's one of those actors you know his face and whatever you don't know
He's
his
in
name.
the perfect spot though because he's making money, but then he doesn't have to deal with any of the fame part of it. I mean, he's famous. For
Nice
sure.
spot to be in.
It's
Yeah, you don't want to be too
perfect.
famous to where you're getting followed around
Exactly.
all over the place.
I will recommend the movie Bombshell. If you have not
Oh,
seen
that's
it,
great.
That is a
you
good one.
should. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's very informative. Unreal, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was an awesome movie. Fat Man is better. Fat Man is the best movie I've seen in a long time. I stayed awake through the whole thing, and that is a testament to a good movie.
But you also liked the other movie before, so you got interesting taste.
It's
I
true.
definitely have an interesting taste. All right, but that being said, I love this next song that we're gonna play.
Heck yeah.
This has been in my fucking brain. I wake up thinking about it. It's got an earworm on the hook. What's the name of the song and who's the band and who are we talking to, Courtney?
No Quarter, Abandoned Ship, This Fucker's Sinking, and we are talking to Mika.
I just wanted to hear it say fucker.
Wait, I think it was Micah.
Band. Oh, dude. Yeah, Mika.
Mika.
Yeah, Mika. He's gonna send us some, koala stuff for Mr. Will.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Anyways, you guys are gonna fucking love this shit. Here it goes.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, buddy? Can you?
Not much, just having a quiet Sunday morning.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you for spending your Sunday morning with us.
Do you think?
That's no dramas. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Can you turn your video on for us, or?
Yep. I'm just trying to find. Here we go.
Yeah, there you are.
Hello.
What's up, man? Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for getting up early and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got kids, so I'm always up early.
Oh, there you go. Fuck yeah. And how do you pronounce your name, man?
Mika, M-I-C-K-A, Mika.
Mika, cool.
Mika.
I'm Jeb. This is Will.
Hello.
And this is my wife, Courtney, over here.
Hey.
Hello.
How you going?
Sweet. Thanks for joining us, man, and thanks for being flexible on the schedule. I know I bounced you around a little bit there at the end.
Appreciate it. We've been.
Nah, that's all right, mate. As I said, it's the weekend, so I could move stuff around, and
Perfect.
wasn't a problem at all.
Perfect.
We've been listening to your record.
We've been listening to the Freedom. The
That's
Freedom
great.
album.
We just listened to it twice in a row again, right?
I've been listening to it a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. He absolutely is
I
thrilled.
was showing it to Will before the show and all that. So
It's fucking great. It's a good record.
Yeah, sweet.
hell yeah,
Thank
dude.
you.
When did that come out?
So that was November 2017.
Okay.
So pretty much just on 3 years.
And
And
here
yeah.
you go with another one, right?
Yeah, we've just finished recording so we did the drums about 2 months ago, and we've just finished recording all the guitars and bass for it. So that's all done, and now we just got to try and get the vocals sorted. So
And you are the drummer.
yes,
Yes. Okay.
correct, yeah.
Obviously.
And you're a shredder, bro. That's fucking. I love that album, man. We've been listening to it a lot. And I was looking back. I thought that you're one of the first bands that we played on this podcast when we were starting, but I couldn't find
Yeah,
it.
cool.
I couldn't find it on the playlist, but I know it because
Yeah.
Will just saw my notes from a long time ago. I said, "Interview no quarter."
Yeah.
It is way back there. So I'm stoked that we could do this. How many songs are in this new album?
So there's going to be, we've recorded 15. One of them's a cover.
Damn.
One of them's a old song off our very first EP that we just wanted to redo. And then there's 13 new ones. So I think the plan is to release the cover, the old song, and an acoustic version of Air Up There leading into the album, and then have the 13 new songs on the album.
Sweet. What's the cover? Are you allowed to tell?
Yeah, it's Damage Inc. by Metallica.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
When did he say that will be out?
I don't know.
Oh, when will that be out? You said.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, I don't know. We're hoping first half of next year. Like, a problem for us is our singer lives in another state from the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
So, like, he used to live down here with us, but now he lives, it's probably about 1,000 kilometers north. But he'll come down and smash out vocals pretty quick once we get to that point. So hopefully, by the time we get artwork done and all that sort of stuff, we can bring it out pretty early next year. That's the plan, anyway.
You're located in Sydney.
We're probably about 2 hours north of Sydney, near Newcastle.
Oh, okay, got it. Right.
Cool. Yeah, we just talked to Molly and the
Yeah.
Krells a little bit ago. Do you know those guys out of Sydney?
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
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 So cool. It's tight. Like he was saying earlier, Australia is the size of California.
Well, no.
Essentially,
The population.
The population size. So
Right. I mean, because
am I getting it all
Pluto.
fucked up?
No, yeah, because Pluto, the fucking planet, can sit inside Australia. But I guess what he was saying is that California has the population of Australia.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're fucking dumb, dude.
I
This is
know.
not. We shouldn't be.
I don't
doing
even know. I don't even know what kilometers mean. Okay. You said you're 1,000 kilometers, and I'm like, oh
Well,
god.
that's like
It's
800
like
miles.
1,000. A kilometer is 1.6 miles. So
Oh, I went the
I
other
don't
way.
know. It's probably about 800 miles or something.
Okay,
Something
got
like
it.
that.
All right.
900.
All right, Bing. We're learning.
It's about a 10-hour drive. Put it that way.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, fuck. That's a long drive.
Thank you for helping us.
But so he's not able to just do it from a studio there or like at his house or anything. And
He could, and he does his demos and stuff from up there. Like when we work on album stuff, he's got his own setup at home, and he'll record melodies and lyrics and send them to us. But when we track for real, like when we track Freedom, we do all that at my house. So yeah, he just comes down here and we drink for the weekend and record vocals and do it that way. So I mean, if we get stuck, we could get him to do it up there, but it's not as fun, I suppose.
I
yeah,
got it.
fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
So it's 10 o'clock over there, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
That still translates. There's no like it's 10 o'clock kilometers. I can't say the word.
What?
Kilometers?
Kilometers, but
What? are
let
you
me start
doing
over.
now?
Let me start over. Let
Okay,
me start
all
over.
right.
So it's 10 o'clock over there. What time do you start drinking?
Oh.
Good question.
Oh,
It's Sunday.
It is
Depends
Sunday.
what we're doing. When we did the guitars and bass the other week, we did it all at my house for a whole week, and basically we started drinking at about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fair.
Very fair. It's 2:30 right now.
We have when we're on tour and stuff, like when we go to Queensland and stuff. You know, we do a fair few day shows where you'll start drinking at like 12 lunchtime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Standard.
Pretty standard.
Me too.
Australians aren't afraid to day drink. They're pretty cruisy when it comes to that. I think we've got a lot of daytime sports and stuff like that as well. So
Are you a beer drinker or more of a spirits drinker?
Oh.
I drink beer until I can't stomach it anymore, and then I'll switch to spirits.
There you
All
go.
right. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty much daily what we do here.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite drink? What's your favorite cocktail?
When I drink spirits, at the moment I've been big on drinking Sailor Jerry's, so rum and coke.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
God damn it.
Ice rum.
Yeah. I
And then I actually, when I buy beer to drink at home, at the moment I'm drinking Miller's Genuine Draft.
Wow.
Oh. I don't like Millers, but yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah,
But it's like an import for you guys. It's fancy.
it is. Yeah, so it's not, you can't really buy it everywhere either. But yeah, I drink that, and when I drink at a pub, I drink one of the Australian beers on tap. Tooheys New. So
All right.
Very cool.
Awesome. Courtney, do you have real questions for him?
Yeah, I do have real questions. So you mentioned touring. So what is a life lesson that you've learned as you guys have toured?
Be on time at load-in. Like,
Oh.
make sure you're on fucking time and you don't annoy the sound guy and the tour manager and shit. Like, I
Right.
think that's the biggest thing. We did a support slot for Strung Out. I think it was last year, maybe the year before when they were over here, and it was really big on like get in, get your gear done, get out of the way,
Right.
like just do your thing and be on time. And at the end of the night, their tour manager, he's come up to us and he's like, "Thanks for making tonight not shit," because I had a really bad night the night before.
Oh, dang.
Was that when Paris was with them?
No, it was the tour after. So they come
Oh.
over here and they did Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues from start to finish for the whole tour.
Oh, got it.
But I did see them a couple of times on the Pairs tour, and that was the first time I saw Pairs as well. They were great.
Pears are fucking badass, huh?
Yeah,
They put
they
on
were
a
a great
crazy.
band. We were supposed to play with Pairs in June this year before it got cancelled, but when they do it again next year, we're supporting them at Newcastle, so that'll
very
be really
cool.
good. I'm really looking forward to that one.
When do you think shows are going to be coming back for you guys being
Well,
allowed to play?
We've actually got our first gig in February, so it'll be a year since between gigs for us. And at the moment, it's a sit-down gig, but we're hoping by then it won't be. There's parts of Australia that are having proper gigs, like over in Western Australia. They've been having gigs for a couple of months now, so
What does
yeah,
a
it's
sit
slowly
down?
coming back for us.
What does a sit down gig mean? Is that like acoustic? What does a sit down gig mean?
No, we still play like electric and loud as fuck, but
Right.
everyone in the crowd has to buy a ticket and they're like seated at tables.
And they can't play. I mean, they can't dance
They
or
can't
anything.
dance.
Yeah.
Nah, can't dance. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck.
well, that will cure COVID, right?
Yeah. It's weird, but when it's been a year since you've played a show, because that's the fun part. Like writing an album sucks. Like
Right.
It's not. Yeah.
it's the shit monotonous part where you record the same thing and you listen to it over and over, and you pick bits to pieces, and everyone's throwing opinions around. Like the reason we do it is to play live.
Right.
And when
Yeah.
you haven't played live for a year, you'll do anything. So
Mhm.
a sit down gig, even though it's going to be pretty weird, we were like, yep, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck yeah. Are they limiting the capacity though?
yeah, it's like
50 people
So
or
our local little dive bar, I think, holds I don't know, 150 people in that room, and I think it's limited to somewhere around the 60 people mark or something like that. I'm
Right,
not
so like
sure.
a third, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well-
I don't see it happening for us here in America anytime soon, man.
Although people have been doing
Yeah.
drive-in gigs, drive-in movie theater
Yeah,
gigs.
that's just bizarre.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures from that stuff. And I'm
Which-
like, wow, that's a
It kind of sucks because you got people that leave, I guess, in the middle of your set, so the highlights, their lights are on, or people are honking,
They
or people
flash their lights and honk instead of clapping.
Yeah, so it's just honking, flash, and we're like, oh fuck,
So stupid.
and that would be pretty hard, and I can understand, the frustration of.
It'd be very frustrating.
Yeah, very frustrating.
You're up there trying to play and someone's honking.
Or no, you're out there playing and somebody's leaving. Fuck this! There's this card of people just hanging out.
Right,
and
they just
leaving.
can't sneak out like your friend tries to sneak out before the end of your
Yeah,
set.
you're like, I see you, motherfucker. Yeah.
That's fucking true.
yeah.
Anyways, so yeah.
So we don't have a lot of drive-ins over here anymore. There's only a couple, Like it's not a big
Same
thing
here.
over here anymore.
Same here.
Yeah, we get kind of through phases, it
Yeah.
seems like.
Yeah.
Around here, we had
Yeah.
one for about a decade, and then it went away.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Now's the perfect fucking time to have it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a weird question for you. Do you know the phrase "up your guts"?
Yeah.
Is it like a boomer thing?
No, I don't know. It's just
Stupid.
get it up your guts.
It's not something cool, is
It's
it?
not a boomer thing. It's just
Yeah.
usually it gets shortened to get it up ya. Yeah.
Did you get it up yet? All right.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Well, that's the name of his band.
Yeah. I heard it was this
Look at him,
cool
he's
Australian thing, and we were looking for a name for our band. And here it means like up your asshole, I'm sure that means the same thing there, but like,
Yeah.
so I was like, this is a funny one. It's an Australian for like cheers. I thought everyone was over there going up your guts and cheersing with their friends, and come to find out,
Yeah, that's nice.
No, it's more like get it into ya, get it up ya. Like get it into ya.
that makes sense. That makes more sense. I mean, it's,
But does that still refer to drinking? Like you're at a bar and you go, I'm buying a round, and we all look at each other and I go, up your guts. Is that what it's meant
Yeah,
for?
no,
No.
not really.
No. Okay. All right.
I know that the name of my album is going to be called "Get It In Ya."
Get it in ya. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
get it in ya.
I'm
Okay.
quitting.
I say that like if I'm sharing stuff on Facebook like music or something, I'll be like, oh, get this in ya, or
Mm.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. Oh, if you're heaps hungry, we'll be going to the pub. I'm like, oh shit, there's a big burger. I can't wait to get that into me, or I don't know, yeah,
Wow.
stuff like that.
Fuck, I got to move to Australia.
You've been
Oh.
wanting
Better
to.
slang.
How hard
It-
is
it-
it to move to Australia? Because we've heard that it's actually pretty challenging to live there if you're not a citizen.
I don't know. I know a lot of people. I've met a lot of people that have moved over here from other countries. Like I think it's pretty. I think what people find the hardest thing is the distance between everything.
Mm.
Like you're talking before about Australia having the population of California. I mean, when we do shows and stuff, like for us to do a show in our hometown, you've got to do one like and space them out because
Sure.
we don't have the massive dense population. Like we'd have to go Newcastle and then Sydney, which is 2 hours away. And then you've got Melbourne, which is a plane ride south. It's like a 10-hour drive. And you got Brisbane and Gold Coast, which is 10 hours north. Like
Right.
there's just such a lot of space between your major cities and stuff. So a lot of people don't realize that when they think Australia is this island where everything's real small and close, but there's just so much space between everything.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it really hard.
It must be really hard. Have you traveled around the whole continent?
Yeah, we've done. So you go to North Queensland. We've done West Australia, Perth. We went over there a couple of years ago, and we're looking to go over there again next year.
Yeah.
Down south to Melbourne and a lot of New South Wales stuff because we've only got like 5 or 6 states or something. So
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. That's interesting.
It seems like there's a lot of fucking punk bands in Australia right now, though.
yeah, we've got some pretty good ones. Like you got the Decline
Of course.
and Nerdlinger, Friends with the Enemy. Friends with the Enemy are my favorite Australian band to play with and gig with.
Cool.
They're just
Cool.
the best people and the best music as well.
Good.
So they're from
I'm-
Queensland.
I haven't heard them yet.
Yeah, they've got an album called I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Well, I'm
Come out
writing
a couple of years ago.
I'm writing it down right now, man. So we'll be make sure to reach out and check them out. But yeah, I mean, it seems
definitely. They got a new album coming out next year as well. They just finished recording too, so I'm really excited about that one. It's going to be really good.
Fuck yeah. It seems like Australia right now has got a really good scene. You know, it does seem like a California kind of scene from like the 90s or something. Maybe you guys are on the little come up right now.
Well,
yeah, it's good. Like I think too, like I'm 36. I think most of the people my age are still doing it.
Yeah.
They're only doing it because they love it.
yeah.
Totally.
So
Oh,
now
absolutely.
the band's still going around. Everyone gets along really well. Everyone helps each other out. Everyone's doing it for the right reason. So it's kind of a really happy scene at the moment too.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's awesome.
So, what's your take on koalas?
Oh, Jesus.
Koalas, you got to watch. You can't camp under the trees over here. Like koalas, as they get older, they turn into those drop bears. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Oh,
The
yes.
drop
Drop
bear?
bears.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty savage.
Well,
What happens?
You got to watch what they'll drop out. They just sort of drop out of the tree at you and
Yeah.
like latch onto you with their claws and shit and attack the hell out of you.
What?
It's scary.
What the
They
fuck?
get big. They're like a koala bear's like, you know, a little cuddly thing like this.
Yeah.
And a drop bear is like, you know, 3 times the size.
Do drop bears get chlamydia too?
Oh no, they do. They do.
They do.
Hey, let me tell you something. They do. If you're laughing thinking they don't, these motherfuckers get chlamydia. They fuck each other. They eat their own shit. They're not even fucking bears. They're marsupials. So
You're
what are we?
really worked up about this.
I don't like koalas, okay? And now they're going dropping out of the fucking tree and they're gonna shred my guts. Fuck that. Up your guts.
Get it in you, buddy.
Get it in you. Oh, koalas! I am sorry that they're on the edge of extinction. I heard that the whole continent was on fire, and I apologize about that.
You didn't do it.
Well, I'm just sorry about that there's not going to be any more koalas. But fuck those things, right?
I
There's
guess.
their drop bears are a myth, but koalas are
Oh,
koalas are pretty cool. There are not many of them left, so
Right.
great! Now I'm a dick.
yeah.
Yeah. You just went on this whole
I
rant.
know.
I know.
I thought it.
Yeah.
I like koalas.
They're all right. Koalas, I don't know. They don't do much except get high off gum leaves all day and sit in a tree. So.
And they sleep for almost 24 hours a day. They're up for like an
huge.
hour.
Like, you go to a park to see them or something, and they're just asleep. They never you try and get photos and stuff with them, and they're just high and asleep. That's all they do.
Perfect. Sounds awesome.
Which probably sounds like a pretty good life for a lot of people.
It seems
I
like
guess.
what we're going through in quarantine right now.
Yeah.
Just getting high, sleeping on the
Yeah.
couch.
And eating our shit.
I'm eating bullshit.
Yeah,
You know,
nice,
a bunch of
nice.
fucking crap food. Anyways, all right, Mika, thank you very much for joining us
Yeah, thank you.
today, taking time out of your
That's all
Sunday.
right.
When is that album coming out?
Nothing. Hopefully it'll be, as I said, probably like we're aiming for first half of next year. So we've still got a little bit of stuff to do with vocals and obviously mixing. But it's sounding really good. There's a lot of guitar work on there. It's still fast. Some good melodies and shit. So yeah, I hope you all like it when it comes out. We'll have to stay in touch.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
definitely let
for
us know.
sure.
We'll play it, and we'll have you guys back, maybe the whole band next time.
That'd be fantastic. I do apologize.
Yeah, I'm trying to team them all up. I was like, someone get on here with me, so I'm not doing it alone. But
You know, we can do it later, too,
Yeah.
next time, so it's not so early for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
for
do
sure.
it
We can
later.
work around your schedule.
yeah, cool.
Maybe when it's drinking
Yeah,
time.
we'll stay in touch.
Yeah, we can have beers
yeah,
together.
that's right.
I do want to
Yeah, we can,
apologize.
that'll be cool.
I do want to apologize about koalas. I thought I was going to make you laugh, and you just went into, no, they're really cool animals. they're friends. I have a couple, and I love them, and I
Yeah,
apologize.
no, koalas are friends. See, kangaroos are the pests.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
work on your kangaroo angle.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
definitely I'll go on the rant page next time on kangaroos.
Perfect. All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you very
they're
much.
the ones that annoy you.
Thank you so
See
much
you
for your
later, guys.
time.
Thank
very
you.
much. Yeah.
Get it in ya.
All right, later.
Oh, God.
Did you know that ringworm is not actually caused by a worm? It is a common fungal infection in
I thought
school-aged children. The reason it's called ringworm is because the fungal infection forms a circle of red scaly skin, similar to how a worm looks when it's touched
Yeah.
end to end. So I would like you to know, my motherfucking butthole, my motherfucking armpits, my motherfucking scalp has been worm-free. I'm back on your side, buddy. Let's get bunk beds.
Welcome back, and I will I will gladly retract it next
Okay.
episode.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, you've been dwelling on that.
I have.
Actually, maybe I should even retract it right now.
Yes, please.
No,
Please,
no.
because
I really
don't
thought it
want
was an actual worm.
Actually, I don't want to talk about buttholes and
That's
worms
right.
either.
Let's just.
Actually, let's not even
Squash
retract it. Let's not even retract it. Let's
Okay.
just go.
Well, I mean, honestly,
I'm gonna have to.
I just heard the
Sit
tone in your voice and I pressed record because I knew you're like, Jeff, please, or whatever you did. And I was like, press record. And I was like, here we go. You do the funniest shit when I'm not recording.
It's true.
Oh, thanks. I'll be here all next week. God damn it.
I didn't realize that was a backhanded comment. Fuck. I
Hey,
apologize.
well, spell fucking Mississippi, motherfucker.
You can spell Mississippi, though, I bet.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
Oh,
only
look
because
at-
of the song.
Oh, look,
It's only because
you
of the
did it with your
poem.
hands
Yeah,
on
the
your hips
poem,
and
the
everything.
poem.
Yeah. Okay, let's get going.
Oh well, we're at our closing thoughts already. Let's just let
And
this
so I have
motherfucker
a
roll.
question because last
Yeah?
week we tried the ending on the song, which I enjoyed.
I thought it was cool.
So we're gonna do that again.
Yeah, I agree. And
Okay.
Jeff was right. He was like, just because it's not what I wanted, that's not a slight against me. And so I apologize for telling you to fuck off, Jeff. Because I did like it too. I was like, oh, it's fun. Like, hearing one more song, and I don't know. I was listening while I was driving, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So we're gonna do that again. We'll, hopefully we'll be able to do 4 songs each time.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are at our closing thoughts. We did all Australian stuff.
Fantastic.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
My closing thought is I think that Jeb in a former life was an Australian.
Yeah, I love the humor.
Because his humor
Oh, really?
is
Love it.
on par, and we watch Australian comedy. What is that show that you're watching?
Down and done over.
Oh, Auntie Donna's House of Fun or something like
he
that.
giggles like a schoolgirl. Like he,
Oh,
I mean,
dude, I
he
love it.
giggles. He
Text it to me, please.
What was it?
Text
What's
it
the
to
other
me.
one?
I think it's on
the
Netflix,
old
right?
Chopper Reed stuff.
Yeah.
Ronnie Johns.
Mhm.
No, is that Ronnie John? No,
I don't know.
fucking
But
it
it
up a little
sounded
bit.
right to me when you said that.
Oh god damn it! Oh, it's gonna drive
Whatever,
me crazy.
but-
So fucking funny. They do like, I'm a emo prairie dog cutting myself. I don't know. It's just so stupid. Like the sketches in that Ronnie Johns. It's Ronnie Johns.
Johns, okay.
Isn't that what you said?
I don't know, but now my brain is like it's Ronnie Johns, and so that is fucking so funny on YouTube. To me, I don't know. Yeah, so maybe I was.
I think he was.
Well,
So you're saying I'm a felon?
Yeah.
Yeah, a British felon.
Used to be,
Right.
but now I'm not. I'm exonerated.
That's right.
So I just wanted to bring up a couple things right before we end here. We've had some couple long shows because we've had multiple interviews and stuff, and as we get into the Christmas season, we're gonna scale it back a little bit. Our 40ths are coming up, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're still gonna give you guys some music and things, so you will get shows from us every week. But we're gonna skip out for a couple weeks and just play music
I
only.
wouldn't say skimp.
Yeah, I mean we don't get to hear Will and Jeff's beautiful commentary on everything in their
Lucky,
lives.
Lucky you guys.
How will we know what's going on?
Uh,
Okay, all right. So that's gonna happen.
Get caught
anyway.
up in between.
yeah.
It's gonna be fun though. Hopefully Jeff can still come out for my birthday. We don't know.
I
with
don't
the
know with
COVID.
the-
I don't even know if we're gonna have your birthday.
I know.
No,
with
we're
the lock-
going.
With the
I don't know if
lockdown,
they're gonna allow it.
That's right.
Oh no, we can go. It's LA.
LA is on a tougher lockdown than we are. Are you
Yeah, but
kidding
we're
me?
on the same. No, we're in the same thing.
If LA,
Okay.
if LA fucks up,
It's just. Well, I think it's just we won't be able to go to restaurants. We just take out only. So that means we're just fishing and eating at the house. That's my thing.
that's fine.
We'll
I
see.
think that's good enough. That's all I really want to do.
Kind of
anyways.
thought that's what we're
Fishing
gonna
and diving and shit. Like
I hope it works out, man. I hope
I do
that-
too,
yeah.
dude. I mean, all that being said, tough guy talk aside. Yeah, we'll see how she goes.
Yep.
do. Anyways, it was a good week.
So we're also trying to get some merch out there and some of these videos. We got the new video thing set up. So we've had a guy that's been helping us out, Jim, Jeff's friend, who's done our our designs and stuff. Jeff, I want to give you a little opportunity here. Pop it on you. Can you talk him up a little bit? Where can people find him? Is he selling his services?
No, he's just my buddy. Jackass. I took a bunch of his money last night betting on MMA.
Oh.
He's in debt to me, but great guy. He's the great fun dude. Yeah, the Jimmer.
Well, we
Cool. Is there
appreciate
anything that
him.
we can promote for him? How can we help
Not
him out?
really.
He's been
No.
helping us out. So all right. He's
We
been
can,
doing-
toss him a T-shirt. He'll appreciate that.
Well, there you
Alright,
go.
Well, and you sent us
Sticker.
a little logo for the sticker. What about the rest of our logo thing? Has he worked on that? On the
No.
spot, on air. No, yeah, I figured.
No. Well, that's
Well, fuck you, Jim. Everything I said, I take
No.
back.
No, we appreciate.
I'm
We
kidding.
He
appreciate.
has not received the materials.
Ah, I see.
So-
So that fuck you belongs to me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All
Yeah. So
But that's a good reminder. I will get it to him.
good reminder. Well, we've had some extra guests since, so we'll have to add to it. But I do appreciate him helping us out,
For
dude.
sure.
It's been really cool.
I
Me
really,
too. Thank you.
I really dig the logo that he made for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
It's
then,
amazing.
Jeff,
He just rips it out in just a few minutes. So
I know.
it's
no
he's
big
a
deal.
graphic designer. It's super easy for him. I just say blank ideas and then he comes up with a variety. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
happy to help out, and he's a delinquent when it comes to paying me my money.
oh, get on it, Jim.
Okay.
Fucking
I have,
asshole.
I have one more thing to say. Going back to the small business, a really inexpensive way to help people is to write reviews on their Facebook pages, on their
Yes.
Instagrams, and that kind of thing. Like, really help your friends and your local small businesses by supporting them and, writing reviews. If you really like somebody's service, let people know about it because it really helps them. And that's
Sure
free.
does. And you could do that for us too. That'd be appreciated.
Yes.
Like we could use some rates and reviews and stuff.
We like hearing from you.
We don't even
And some subscribes.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't even do commercials for you guys.
We
What
don't.
other podcast does not give you commercials?
Yeah.
Given the opportunity, we would though.
I
Hey,
don't know. I don't know.
hey, maybe. yeah, but
But
you know,
even at that,
But for small businesses, it really does go a long way to have those 5-star reviews and just saying, hey, this is awesome. Go check them out, especially when they're having to be closed down and they have to go through extra steps to get business.
well, Courtney, yes, you are
also
right.
to
as
bring it
usual.
back to the rate, review, subscribe. If you have any feedback, feel free to just shoot us an email at soundslikenonsense@gmail.com.
That's right.
Yeah, or give us a
Hit
call.
us up on the side. You got ideas? You think you want to hear a segment?
Yeah.
We'll
We
even take
promise we'll do it.
we'll even take hate mail. You can call in and yell at us.
I don't know. Will could do that.
I'll take it. Whatever you want. You say it to me, and maybe we
I
can
don't
work
think we're
on
gonna
some
do that.
things.
I think I could absorb the hate mail more than you can.
Oh.
I got thicker skin, I think.
That's
Like
true.
Another fat joke. Thank you.
What?
what?
That has nothing
Oh, against
Oh,
myself?
we get a draw
that's
before
a draw.
the end of the
That's
show.
a draw.
Oh, yes, you do. And we've been letting you skirt on these, so we are going to pull from Will's
Yeah.
positive shit jar. You earned this one. So this was not like a
I
full
do
one.
like how you've been disguising him, Will,
It-
because you've been getting away with a few.
He is getting good. He is a much more positive person upon himself recently.
You are
Here we
welcome,
go.
Mr. Ridge.
Okay, here we go.
I am intelligent.
Oh, now you sound like you're bragging. Will.
Yeah, I know. See, now I look like an asshole. Exactly. Now I look like I'm bragging.
No, but it's a positive affirmation.
Don't get yourself another one. Calm down.
I am intelligent. All right. Thank.
You are intelligent, though.
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're trying so hard not to say something bad.
Oh goodness. All right.
Oh, God.
It's been a good one. It's been a good week.
It has. It was fun.
This is
It's so weird because sometimes do you ever have to go to band practice and you don't really want to go to band practice?
Yep.
But then when you're there,
every time.
you're really glad that you did.
Yeah, dude. We always have so many laughs, man. We laugh so hard here in the studio. Like, we've been married for so long, and we've talked about this recently. I'm like, who else has been married this long that laughs until we cry once a week?
That's good.
Even if no one is listening, which people are, and it's growing, it's fun, and the guests are having fun. Like, it's just for me and Courtney alone, and you guys being my friends, like, we laugh so hard together. That's a treasure. So
It really is.
I really enjoy it, and it's fantastic.
Let's just keep doing
You're
it.
Let's
here.
just positive shit. So on that line of positive shit, Courtney has been going kind of big with cameos. We haven't really even talked about this too much on this podcast, and I can't remember Jeff's take on this, but Letterkenny is one of the most amazing shows that has come out recently. If anyone hasn't really watched that, please go on Hulu, and I'm sure it's every other places. But Jeff, have you watched them or not?
No.
No.
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny on HBO. Okay,
No.
you have to.
Oh, it's on HBO now? I thought
I
it was
mean,
on
Hulu.
I don't
Hulu.
like being told what to do. You know this.
It's not. There's no puppets, and it's Canadian, which I don't know how you feel one way or the other about that. They don't have as many worms as us, but that's
Kids in the
like your
Hall.
people.
Yeah, Kids in the Hall.
Oh, dude, Kids in the Hall was
dude.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Brain Candy, one of my favorite movies of all time.
One of my favorite.
I covered one of the songs in Brain Candy for years with one of my
Is that
bands.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
we're getting a little long in the tooth.
So, a little long in the tooth. So, Letterkenny, I've turned Will onto it a bit.
Yeah, and at first you're not into it, and then it hooks you, and you're just madly in love with it.
So, they have so many jokes. They are just going so quick. As you're laughing at one thing, you're going to miss 3 jokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those you just can't keep up. One of my favorite characters on there is Squirrely Dan. Courtney went on Cameo for a Black Friday sale, whatever you want to call it, and got Squirrely Dan to give us a little message.
Hey there, Jeb, Will, and Jeff. It's your old buddy K. Trevor Wilson here. Courtney asked me to message you up just to let yous know that they truly does appreciate yous good buddies. And that's 100 P's. That's not even allegedly, so all yous can take that one to the bank. And also to let you know that they really enjoy being on the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast with yous. They've also asked me to tell you a life lesson or a paranormal story that I've learned. I really don't have any paranormal stories, unfortunately, or fortunately. I've never, I don't really believe in ghosts, but I can tell you a life lesson I've learned as a comedian. Well, best advice I ever got as a comic came from legendary Canadian comedian Mike McDonald, who told me never to throw away a joke. Even if it doesn't work the first time on stage, something about your instincts told you it was funny. So just write it down, file it away, and later on come back to it, because one day you'll be a better comedian who knows how to make it work. And you know what? Never give up because someone else failed at something. Everything I've ever accomplished in my career is something that other people told me didn't happen anymore or couldn't be done. And turns out they were wrong, because I fucking did it. So there you go, guys. Never give up. Have a great time. All the best with your podcast. And Courtney's appreciates you. So there you go. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching.
I appreciate you, Squirrely Dan. Dude, what a great little inspirational thing.
Very
too.
thoughtful. Thank you so much.
God damn it, man.
Courtney. She said that, she appreciates us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my allegedly t-shirt right now. No, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm wearing a Bigfoot t-shirt. It's like almost identical.
Yeah.
I sent a pretty wild cameo this week.
Oh.
You did. You're gonna have to get your shit together on your end.
I think it's ready right now.
Let's do
try.
it. Let's do it.
Hey, Redman in the building. Big Sassy, what's good? Yo, Matt, what's good? You turned 50 years old. Half a century, how does it feel? Yes, you're an old motherfucker. I turned 50 this year, too, so I know the feeling. It don't feel like nothing, right? You never thought you'll be 50 and be like, wow, I made it, right? Like, that's what I'm like. I'm 50. Wow, and it ain't shit. I'm still in good health. Everything is great, right? But you turn 50, bro. Enjoy your birthday. A lot of people ain't gonna see another birthday, but your old stinky ass did. You ain't never a 50-year-old piece of shit. But you always been there for your boy Jeff. Your boy Jeff booked this, and you always been there for him through his ups and downs, live concerts, barbecues, Dodgers, cigars, MMA, all that shit.
Nice.
That's why he called me up, like, yo, wish my boy a happy birthday, bro. So this from your boy Jeff, man. He's loyal, man. I appreciate loyalty between people. Because if we don't got loyalty, we don't got...
we ain't got... I think he was going to say shit.
I guess that's where my phone just cut out.
No, man, that was awesome. And who was that again?
Redman.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Ain't nothing to fuck with right there, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude.
I don't know. I kind of am a big fan of the cameo thing. It's fun.
Yeah, and we got to get your Gilbert on here, Jeff. Yeah. You've been lagging.
I will get. Well, I've sent it multiple times.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is Jeff's responsibility. It's his cameos.
Well, I
right?
think that we need to just wait until the next show and then we'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're kind of cameo crazy right now.
Well, it's just a new thing.
It's fun though. It is fun. It's fun to see these.
It's fun to get it
people
out of
that
nowhere too, right? Like just to have it pop up in your like.
No, you kind of hit me at bad times, and I'm mean about it. I don't appreciate when you send them
Jeff,
to me. When
Jeff appreciated it right away.
He appreciated it right away. He didn't even know him.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, fuck.
I didn't have to know him. I was just thoughtful. That's all I got. I was like, I'm sure I'll hear about the significance of who this is.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate all of you guys, and I appreciate all the guests that we've had, and
it's been so fun.
Oh
It's
god
been a lot
damn it,
of
man!
fun.
we've had so much good music. I feel like we've always had some pretty good fucking music, but lately we're on a fucking roll right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, everyone go out there and check out every Australian band ever. Courtney, hit them with some info, though.
Yeah, so today we had the Phosphorus Bombs, we had Molly and the Krells, we had No Quarter, and we are going to end on Automatic Heroes.
That's right. Turn out the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jeff, any last thoughts before we go?
Yeah, got a chorizo and egg burrito today, and they tipped my beans. I'm done with this Mexican joint out here. Moving on to the next. Great week. Be safe.
It's okay,
And
Bill.
they tipped his beans?
I don't know what he said. I'm just going to let that
They
go.
put it in a to-go container, and then when I got home, the beans were all inside the bag.
Oh, no.
Oh,
fuck
they
that.
tipped his beans.
I didn't get fries last night with my
I
McDonald's.
scraped it out of the bag.
Courtney
Okay.
was furious.
If you
okay,
want
we
to
got
submit your band, go to soundslikenonsense.com and submit your band there. Provide a review where you listen and let a friend know about us. It really helps spread the word.
Definitely send us everything that you got. Soundslikenonsense@gmail.com. Call us, talk some shit, party line style. 1-805-697-7070. Let's talk to you guys next week. Okay, deuces.
Bye.
All right, later.
Turn at the fucking